Yo, chat. So March 11th is my birthday Wednesday, but it might unfortunately be my last stream. Just because, for the sake of it, bro, I gotta cut my dreads. I gotta get my dreads cut tomorrow. You know, chat, I had these dreads for 7 years. For 7 years, bro, and I gotta cut them. That's gonna be a heartbreaker. 7 years down the drain, chat. 7 years of growth down the drain. So, like I said, we're gonna be reacting to Guru courses, but I sadly might quit streaming, bro. I might quit streaming and just do faceless channels off stream, you know? Because it won't look right with me sitting up here and I don't got my dreads. Like, I gotta get them cut tomorrow. I'm told. So this could be the last stream. I could be quitting like Kai Cenat, and I got new plans though. If I do end up quitting chat, I still have other plans. I still have other plans to grow, to get views, as far as that. But yeah, so I'm not really concerned about the subscriber count. Y'all know I don't care about that. But I have these ways to get these views. The ways to get these views. So if I stop streaming today, y'all still got the ways to grow. It's just because, bruh, it just won't feel right with me sitting up here like without my my dreads. So yeah, so like I said, we're gonna finish reacting to courses though, but this might be one of y'all last streams, bro. One of y'all last streams with me, bro. Cause like, bro, I don't want to cut my dreads, but I got to, cause my hair is ruined. And it's like, my mom told me cut them. It's hard, chat. It's hard, bro. It's hard. Alright, so we're gonna finish
this section onto YouTube, and then you're gonna see your video tags here. So if you hover over it, let's try not to do just one video. Let's see if we could relevant. Maybe this one, I suppose. I guess that's the only one that's one of the great things about vidIQ. Oh, there we go. Here it's shut. At the beginning, I don't really think that matters. vidIQ immediately knows vidIQ and see if it's.
Alright, yeah. So we're gonna finish reacting to courses, but I gotta get my dreads cut, bro. This is crazy, bro. It's a herder. I had these Johns for 7 years, but some of my hair already fell out, so they're gonna give me them back. But it's like, I'm not gonna stream. I'm gonna quit streaming. If I can't have my dreads in and I gotta get them cut tomorrow, streaming career is over. It's over unless I'm gonna wear a hat. I'm gonna just do faceless channels. Already got these ways to go. Already got methods. Like, I got a method to wear. I'm gonna just do faceless channels. Yeah, it's like I gotta get my hair cut, and I'm sick about that. I'm sick, chat. Sick. Cause I had these jumps for 7 years, now I gotta cut them. I'm sick about that. Who flicks? Alright, so yeah, this is a great niche right here for y'all to go into. This is who flicks right here. This is a very great niche for y'all to get started in. It's about hooping content, but he's not as consistent as he should be. So I'll try to find y'all an active one. He's been posting streams, y'all see. I see that channel has been posting streams. Like he would start a stream and then delete it. And I think that's just for the watch hours to stay monetized. So yeah, so alright, so I'm explaining to y'all knee spinning. So but cause I was half tired yesterday. So knee spinning is when you bring you bring this working style right here, say if I was to bring this style to Ruby. It will basically work for Ruby, and I would just be talking about like Ruby players. Ruby players, and yeah, so that's what knee spinning is. So I'll basically find another channel, then find articles about Ruby, and then or find articles about Ruby and then see the competition for them titles and then start dropping videos on. Or what I would then do is find outliers. But yeah, so he said, "Yo, that's crazy. You gotta cut your dreads." Yeah, I gotta get them cut tomorrow. I'm mad about that shit, bro, and I don't think it's funny at all. I'm not laughing. All right, so yeah, here's the dashboard, but the Ruby method. Let's go to Google. Ruby method is where you gotta bring like articles. You could turn articles into active stories. If you get what I'm saying, chat. Yo, bro, go me some drink, bro. Go me a Pepsi. You ain't doing shit. You're just sitting around and shit. Sitting around playing on the iPad, ain't making no bread, ain't doing shit. And go do me a favor, nigga. Alright, so y'all see, yeah, the algorithm is trained to push this video. So if I was to start subscribing to this channel right here, Iceflix, we're just gonna start doing this. Send me more hockey content. So, like I said, we could take these thumb ideas and knee spin them. I'm gonna show y'all how to do that. Alright, like instead of doing hockey right here, we could try to do. There's ways where we could do Ruby. So I'll basically show y'all how to knee spin. If y'all don't know how to knee spin, I'll basically show y'all. So this is how you knee spin. Let's go to Gemini chat. Alright, so this is basically how you knee spin. So you go to view channel. And I'm gonna give it my data real quick. I'm gonna just copy this data over. Yeah, I let this account sit for January. I let it sit for 1 month, but y'all don't gotta let it sit for 1 month. You can start like literally today. Start the channel and then warm it up a bit. What I mean warm it up a bit, I mean subscribe to 20 competitors in your niche. Give the channel 30 to 60 uploads, bro. Firstly, let me see something. So we come in here. Alright, so firstly I come in here. And I basically tell it I want a knee spin. Alright, so I want to knee spin this. I want to knee spin this style to Ruby instead of just doing NHL. So if I start bringing you Ruby articles, I need you to actually give me the prompts of where, like, analyze this thumbnail and then analyze analyze this thumbnail style, and then I need you to make me a prompt for where if I start bringing you here's my Ruby bio. I bring you Ruby articles, you let me know the titles, and then I check the competition, and then I'll let you know in between the competition of the other titles, but we're gonna start the title with the. Alright, so we go to here. He said if you quit streaming, you're still gonna be rich. It ain't gonna change none. Yeah. Cause you gotta think I got methods, and then I got actual proven viral metrics. Like I'm not up here to play no games. Alright, so I just go to this chat, and then we give it this bio. We give it a screenshot of this, and then wherever we see you on Google, like for Ruby, like whatever we see on Google, you basically screenshot it, and then we'll basically have it analyze anything that's on Google. We'll basically give it a screenshot of a Ruby channel. And then you want to find a successful competitor with that thumbnail style. Like, you seen how I found that channel right here? How I seen, because basically, he had the style right here, you see? So I bring the screenshot right here, and I say, this is the style. I seen he did this with Ruby. So it's basically called knee spinning. This is what you call knee spinning. So, for this right here, for this thumbnail style, I will copy this.
But for Izzy, the destiny.
I'll copy this URL. I'll paste it here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to his thumbnail. So I'm going to screenshot this right here. And I'm going to say he knee bended it. One of my competitors knee bended it. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is you come over to Google. And this niche isn't oversaturated. So you basically come over to Google, you copy these articles, copy the links, just copy the articles. You then paste it here, and then you have an analyzer. So it's going to analyze the articles and news. All right, so we want to go to, it's going to analyze anything that's on Google, anything related to Ruby that's on Google, and then bring it to us, and then let us know so we drop a video on it. All right, so I want you to analyze anything that's on Google, any article about Ruby, and I want you to basically send me the link, and then send me the link right here to it, and then let me know about should I drop a video on it. Let me know should I drop a video on it, and I need you to give me a prompt like for the thumbnail and what characters. I basically want a knee spinning style, want a knee spinning thumbnail style. How long have you been doing YouTube automation for, bro? Bro. Alright, so I want you to go through Google and see what fits for my channel right now. Give me a transformative title with the, see what fits for my channel, and let me know if I should do a video around it. Like, I need you to analyze what's on Google right now about Ruby. And then send me the article and then send me the title. And then send me the article, send me the title, and then we'll go from there. Let's see it. Alright, so what it's going to do, chat, is going to analyze what's on Google right here. It's going to basically analyze it, and then it's going to send me what goes with it. So it's going to basically send me this, and it's going to tell me the title. So it says transformative title options, and I'll be like, out of all these ones right here, so we'll search this one right here, and we'll see the competition. We want to see if nobody dropped a video, we could be the first one to pop up for that. And then here's what YouTube do. YouTube will push our channel to the YouTube homepage. YouTube will see that we're the first people to do it. And yeah, so bro, what's the prices? Alright, so holy. Alright, so yeah, we'll see the competition like this, chat. And we'll see 6 hours ago like this. We'll see this. Like, this is what you want to look for. You want to look for the competition like this. You want to look for something like this. Alright, so for this right here, what we basically just do is copy all this data right here. And then what we basically do is, and we basically ask it, so we're talking about a Ruby player, right? So yeah, you see, we found more competitors like this 2 months ago, 6.7K views. 6.7K views, right? So yeah, so you see 1.2K videos, and then we'll subscribe to it. You're gonna make good money working on me, bro. I already damn near made it. I need you to be on the right path, bro. You know, I don't. Yeah. All right, so you charge $10 per video. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. I see most editors fucking overcharging like 23 per video. 10 to 13, it's not bad at all. You take PayPal, right? That's not bad at all. Yeah, that's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. You take PayPal, right? For sure. Just bear with me, bro. Bear with me. Alright, so we go to this. Alright, so we just go to this real quick. And then what I'm going to do, chat, is just copy all this data. So what it's going to basically do is check to make sure the competition is good. Because you don't want to just post it randomly and you don't know if it's going to get views or not, you know? So you want to check you want AI to basically check the competition, and then AI is going to basically let us know. So we drop a video on it. And then what I'm going to basically do is, I'm going to basically give my checklist. My checklist right here that I made actually yesterday. So, yeah, so this is my actually checklist. So what I'm going to do is come in here and I'm going to copy all this data. And I'm going to just copy it, and then I'm going to come in, I'm going to paste it. I'm going to basically paste it. And then for these data points, what I'm going to do right here is, I'm going to just scroll up a bit, and then I'm going to just ask it, so is this good to drop a video around? And then what you're going to start doing too is start subscribing to these channels and then start liking our videos. What will happen is the YouTube algorithm is going to start pushing those videos. And you need that because you want to find the smaller channels. You want to find smaller competitors pulling and go views. Then you want to take the idea and replicate the idea. Like basically steal the idea but replicate it, but make a way better one than theirs. You know? You want to make a way better one than theirs. That's the only... Yeah, this is the last stream for me having my dreads. I'm mad about it. I'm sad. I'm not too happy about it. You don't see, I don't see that I'm laughing at all about it. I'm actually mad I gotta get it cut. And I want to keep this shit. I want to keep them, but it is what it is, bro. It's just, I'm gonna just put a team together off stream and just work on my faceless channels. Cause I don't feel comfortable with me streaming without my dreads. My dreads will help my channel branding, my brand. Like, it's not gonna feel right. It says the search term, overall score is good. It says average views perfect. It says highest views 65. It says competitor level very low. It says added 7 days. It says top creators like this. Yeah, let's I'm wearing a hat. But I just won't look right, bro. I'm not even fucking happy about this shit. Like, I'm not happy at all that I gotta get my dreads cut. Not fucking happy at all. I'm fucking mad. So we go to this. Alright, so competition's low. Yes. It says average views under 50K. It says average views under 50K. Edit last 7 days ago. It says it's a 5 to 9. Yeah, so you can see it, chat. It says your specific transformative angle isn't by use the big creators yet. It's big news statics. So yeah, yes. It says top creators under 100K. Yeah, X. No, it says big news stations are covering it, but they are general news, not. Yeah, and so I'll stand out. And what you ask it too is what title I work for mine. So you basically bring your make sure you have a channel created, right? Make sure you have your channel created. And what I mean by warm up that channel, I mean get keywords in the settings. So basically make sure these boxes are checked. So make sure you have keywords like this, and you basically bring in your bio, and AI will give you keywords to put right there. You want to put relevant keywords. Then for the intermediate futures, you want to basically buy a number of juicy SMS and then you want to verify for $2, and then if you want right here, you could verify the video verification, and then you can verify your valid ID, and then this will be checked after 2 months. After 2 months in the channel, once you're consistent, so I'll say long form channel will take about, I say give it 30 to 60 uploads. 30 to 60 uploads, and then after that, have one thumbnail format. That one thumbnail format is repeatable, and you could keep repeating it. It makes things a bit easier. That way you're not switching up. You're not over coloring the YouTube you're not over coloring, like you have a pattern, a thumbnail pattern. All right, so for this dashboard part right here, yeah, this channel's dead. I basically created it from scratch, but I could show you how to, for example, how to set things up if y'all wanted to. So I'm gonna actually show y'all. So now what we got to do is we basically just bring it our bio, and then we basically just say, pick me a title that will go with my channel. Pick me a title and a transformative title that will fit with my channel. So all I just do is come here. Alright, so yeah, so we already got the title, so I'll say that. I'll just exit this out, so I'm gonna just come to the top real quick, and I'm gonna say the title, so instead of saying pick me, I'll say the. And if y'all don't, hey, and if y'all don't like posting from your home connection, then get a proxy residential, or make a fresh new channel and then use UCSMS for the phone number, and it's like $16, and then yeah, you go from there. It says 2 million right here, so yeah, so it says 2 million right, option 1. So it basically tells us the title that fits well with our channel. So we're just not second guessing. And it tells duration is 8 minutes approximate. And then it gives you a video description. It gives you a transformative video description with fair use. And then, yeah, it gives you a title right here. This a title. And then we go to videos. It would be great for us to drop a video. Like, zero overall score, but it's because we got this question mark. If we was to take this question mark out right here, we'll have an overall. I'm telling you, we'll have an overall score. Like, it's basically like the same thing. So we go to this. Alright, so it's going to improve. It's gonna improve. So we take these spaces out. Yeah, that's because nobody haven't used this yet, chat. So if we be the first ones to use this, we could like go and search. So if we're the first ones to use this angle right here, use this title angle, you see 41,000, 17K. This is a successful working angle. If we was to use this, we're likely to outrank these channels right here. So I can ask it too. So. They asked me, bro, so how long should I give a long form channel? 30 to 60 days. You want to follow behind a working format. So I would say if you're doing a breaking news stuff, whatever, make 20 to 30 videos with that. And then after 30 videos, I want you to change it up. I want you to basically change it up to a new style. What I mean by new style, like it could be this style right here. So it could be like it could be this style right here, like this style with the face on it, like with the face right here, this style. I want you to basically do this style right here. So do that breaking news stuff for 20 to 30 uploads and do this style. Start doing this style. Basically, you want to change it up. Change up the authority. That way, YouTube knows your channel's authentic. Then, after 20 to 30 uploads with these, if you're after breaking news style, after 20 to 30 uploads, and then after you do 20 to 30 uploads with this thumbnail format right here for this one, and you rest and repeat it with different characters, what I want you to do next is I want you to start looking for other niches. Start looking for other niches, and then this is how you really become a pro. So you want to look for other niches, like having that line right there. Then you can start putting the text over here, and then putting the characters over here, and then you can start putting image right here. And then you can try to like test out this format. It's called knee spinning. So and then you could do that. You could get a style right here, this format style, 20 to 40 uploads, and you can see what causes a high CTR. Whatever gets a high CTR, make more thumbnail formats to that working pattern. He said, do you have a script for my channel if I got hit with inauthentic content? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And the thing is, YouTube just, they could, but you can always fight it, you know? You can always fight it and win. Like, they can't really hold you back. For real. Like, they can say, the only thing they can really say is copy patterns. Format thumbnail patterns. And you could basically explain to them in a fucking appeal. That thumbnail pattern you do falls behind your thumbnail format. But you can't be copying and pasting the same exact thumbnail every single video. You gotta at least change the characters up for it. So this is why was you outrank? So I would be like, so where would my video go to? So I guess so. Alright, so you basically see phase 1, 2 to 6 hours because your title right here. So it says the event is establishment. It says the results you bypass. Yeah, the massive. Yeah. So it says phase 2 browser 6 to 24 hours. This is the trigger. High average view duration. So you need high average view duration if the viewers watch at least for 4 to 5 minutes of the video of your breakdown. It will start showing your thumbnail to people like. It'll start showing your thumbnail to other competitors. It says, please, the suckers, yeah. So it will see like who watches this, and it will look at the watch history, and then start throwing that video in their homepage. So YouTube knows where to push every video to. It says while you win here, it says you have the most specific data right here, heavy title topics trending. It says browse features, your strategy and integration branding stands out against vanilla news. So yeah, it says your 8-minute depth makes you natural. 8-minute depth makes you natural. So instead of us bro, turn that fucking shit down. I see it. So I would say get his thumbnail style. So if you're doing this breaking news stuff, do this for 20 to 40 uploads, 20 to 30. And then what you could do too is start knee spinning it. What I mean by knee spinning it, I mean knee spinning it like this. So you can start trying out different like formats. Like, and I'll do a working pattern, but you want to stick to one pattern. Like if you're gonna, so I'll basically say this. So if you're gonna do a pattern like this, like let's go to NHL. So if you're gonna do thumbnails like this, I'll say repeat this thumbnail format for at least 20 to 40 uploads after you're done doing a breaking news one. So do this, start doing this one, and then see what causes a high CTR and a good APV. Whatever gets a good APV and then a good AVD and a good CTR, that's the thumbnail format you want to stick to. And you can rest and repeat that until you see other newer channels build up with new formats, so you could try out the thumbnail format and then get that thumbnail, like say right here. Say if you want to do this, you could do this. You could try to do this one for 20 or 40 up, or use pixels to come up with thumbnail ideas. There's many ways to do it. Yeah, you see, so I'll basically show you how to do it. How to do it to it. Yeah, I'll basically show you how to do it. So we basically come over to the home page. Alright, so I'll basically come in here. And I'll basically just copy this prompt. So I'll say, what characters am I using today? Alright, so what characters am I using? I need you to make me a prompt. I basically like that prompt you gave me for that thumbnail. I need you to put the character we're using in the prompt and then make the prompt to where it's just like that one. Like you made. Alright, so what we're just gonna do is create the prompt and I'm gonna show y'all what I'm about to do. Alright, so we go to this one right here. We can open this up 100 times out right yet. So you want to find like the working. You don't want to find the ones where the screen is all cluttered. You want to avoid that. Like you want to avoid the screen being cluttered too much. You just want to avoid that. So let's go to home. Alright, so it gave me it basically gave me the prompt for the thumbnail. Alright, so yeah, so we'll just basically copy this prompt right here. Copy this prompt. Basically to our newer AI chat. Alright, so what I will basically do is talk to it real quick. It said, you're getting a haircut. You about to look. So, bro, I'm not fucking happy about this shit, bro. Because I'm fucking mad I got to get my haircut. I want to keep my dreads forever, but... Keep my dreads forever and let my dreads swing, but it's whatever. I got to get them cut because they're ruined, they said. Alright, so if you don't have pixels, if you can't afford that, I'll basically show you how to use ChatGPT for free. So we basically go to a thumbnail downloader right here. And then what I'm going to basically do is download these two thumbnails. So I'm going to basically download this one. For example, I'm going to throw it in right here. And I'm going to basically get the NHL one. So we basically want to get these two. And then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So then you spin it. So, and then I'm going to basically tell it my title. Alright, so the knee spinning, what I'm gonna basically do is go to here. I'm gonna basically download this one right here, and then I'm gonna ask it, so I'm gonna basically copy this right here. Copy this. Alright, so what I'm gonna basically do too is have it give me a character. So I'm gonna say, what characters are we using? Alright, so yeah, this is how you really come up with them ideas. So if you don't got no designer or you don't know no ways to do it, you can use AI to come up with an idea. I'm gonna show you. So we want to search for this. We go to image. Exact state of 2024. Alright, so yeah, we want to go to this right here. We basically want to copy one of these images of them, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do this. So we're basically gonna go to ChatGPT. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to speak to it. I'm going to speak to it, and now what I'm going to do is give it my title. So I'm going to basically tell it my title. I'm going to basically copy everything about this video. So we basically just copy all this to ChatGPT. So if you don't know, oh bro, what do you mean copy all this to ChatGPT, bro? So just like I said, just listen. We come in here, we copy all this here, and then what I'm going to do too is just copy it. I'm going to paste it, then I'm going to basically come in here, I'm going to come in the bottom, I'm going to say, here's my title. And I'm gonna basically hit that three dot thing, and then I'm gonna basically give it the title. So we come up a bit, and this is how you come up with your thumbnail ideas. You don't rely on AI for the whole process now, but this is how you come up with your whole thumbnail ideas, because you gotta edit yourself. And Ramiro, he made a course for that. So like I said, I'm gonna be watching his videos to probably scale up the channel because it's scalable. You gotta think. All right, so we go right here, and then what I'm gonna do is come in here, and then. Alright, so what I need you to do is so what I need you to do is this is basically the image, and then these are basically like the two examples. I need you to make me a thumbnail just like this one. Make me a thumbnail. Here's everything right here. I need to fit well for my channel. So it needs to fit well for my channel. I need you to make me a transformative version. It can't be fully cluttered. The screen can't be fully messy. It gotta fit. It gotta be nice. It gotta fit well. All right. So and the next thing you'll do is give it a screenshot of your channel. So you come to view channel right here. Then you give it a screenshot of your channel, whatever, and give it a screenshot of your channel like this. So I'll say, here's a screenshot of my channel, and then here's a screenshot of my channel so you can see the channel burning off of the screenshot. So yeah, but yeah. So I need you to go off this and then make me a transformative thumbnail. And yeah, here's the prompt that Gemini basically told me to give you. But yeah, go on it. Make me a transformative thumbnail. Here's that image I got of him from Google. I need to be fully transformative. I gave you the title as well. So go ahead and create it. You can use red, white. Just make it creative, please. Make me the transformative version. I want to see it. And make sure it's fully transformed. Alright, so now what it's going to do is it's going to create the thumbnail. And this is basically how you come up. So we see cinematic, high contrast. So it's going to say creating image. So it's going to basically create the image and create the thumbnail. But yeah. And I'm glad, because I seen a lot of y'all been saying, I've been struggling, bro, how to come up with thumb ideas. Well, here you go to stream. So you basically find out, not an outlier, then bring it to AI, and then you transform it like that. And my chat will be below, so where you can look at my Gemini chat. So this is basically what we did. We brought it two thumbnail formats that fits well for the niche, and then we basically brought our character, and then this, and then we spinning it. So you see right here, it made it like this. So and I can have it so instead of moving a spoke, I can say, but you want to make something just like this. You want it to be just like this, like the character like that, and yeah, something just like that, chat. Like that's basically knee spinning. All right, so I want you to make. All right, so I want you to make me another. All right, so I want you to make me another transformative version. Just like the competitors one, but I want mine to be like, I want mine to pop more. So I want it to be just like the competitors one, but I want it to pop more. Like not with the blue, like this was fine, but I want the color framing to match well, like I want it to match well. I want it to be just like the competitors one. And if y'all want, y'all could try to use this one. Y'all could try to use AI or use Photoshop. And this is basically how you come up with the thumb idea. Yeah, if you're really taking action from my stream and you're sitting down and you're learning it, you won't be broke no more. And I told y'all too, I gotta get my dreads cut, so that's why I'm mostly mad. I'm mad as fuck. But I was told when I get them cut, just keep them, and then once my hair go longer, I can reattach them. I could get them reattached, but that shit's gonna fucking take decades. This growth took 7 years, chat. Alright, so you see right here, it makes us more examples. So instead of like copying a competitor alone, copying it exact, we can use this. We can use blue, we can use red, and then we could bring the image, basically bring the image and basically like make another one like this, because we can stick in this style. But that's if y'all want to. But yeah, that's basically how you come up with ideas. Instead of you stressing, you come up with transformative ideas. You don't want to reinvent the wheel. You want to take what's already working, but make yours way better. And then you can ask it, so after how many videos? You can ask it, you come in here, you can ask it, so after so many videos, after. And then you ask it, so you'll give it 20, 30 uploads. But I'll say give a channel. It'll tell you how much you should give how long you should give the niche. So you should look at a niche like this. Give the niche about. So I'll say if you're using this thumbnail style, this one gets a bad CTR. And I know this happens, but you could try to keep using different examples, or what you could try to do is try to like we could basically analyze it. So I could basically come here and I could have it analyze it. All right, so I want you to analyze this whole thumbnail. I want you to make me a prompt, analyze everything about this thumbnail style and make me it. I want you to analyze this whole thumbnail style. Tell me everything about the scheme, everything about the style. Analyze it and make me a prompt for it. So where I could create a transformative version. I need one that would look just like this one. Like, make me a prompt. So this is the other way around where y'all could do it. Y'all could have it analyze the thumbnail. It's going to analyze the thumbnail. It's going to make us a prompt, and it's going to analyze this exact thumbnail. So I can have it like, you see, it's going to make us a whole prompt. All right, so I want you to just create me a prompt where I could create this exact same thumbnail, but way different. Like this is because I don't want to reinvent the wheel, you know? I don't want to reinvent the wheel for a niche I'm doing. I want to make this the same exact style. So you went ahead and make me a prompt. I need you to add to the prompt that it needs to be this whole color scheme, this whole exact style. I don't want to reinvent the wheel. Yeah, because chat, I don't want to reinvent the wheel, bro. Just for the sake of it, you don't want to reinvent the wheel. All right, so we're just going to basically make it is give me a prompt, and then for this prompt, if you don't like it again, you could just come in here. You could paste this prompt. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do. So we come to this, and we don't want to reinvent the wheel. We want to take what's already working for the competitor, but make ours like 10 times way more better with better transformative text. That's the only way to really stand out these days. He said, what about editing? Practice, use Premiere Pro and CapCut. And if you're broke, use Premiere Pro and CapCut if you got to go PC, bro. There's no way you should be stressing when you got a good-ass PC. And then once you get one channel monetized, then outsource. Start outsourcing so it don't be too much on your mental. All right, so I don't want to reinvent the wheel. I analyze the competitor's thumbnail in the middle chat. I want you to remake his thumbnail, but with different text. Like make it transformative, you know. I want it to be that exact scheme. I don't want it to be like the new scheme. I don't want to reinvent the wheel. And here's a prompt. So go ahead and create it. Let's see a new example. Go ahead and create it. I want it to be just like the competitor, but I gave you the text, the transformative text at the top where to put it. Like I gave you it. If you see the other thumbnail, you did 2 million. You literally got everything you got to put. So yeah, I need it to be just like that. I don't want to reinvent the wheel. And like I say, you can use ChatGPT or you can use Pixels. Pixels work well. So Pixels is it's like you can spend money in there for the free trial and then you can see how it works. Pixels work well. Or you could get a thumbnail designer, but you don't want to reinvent the wheel and then get a bad CTR, you know? Because I reinvent this shit, it could lead to a bad CTR. Like, you want to get a CTR above 6% or 8%. Some below, you got to do better thumbnails. If it's below 3%, that means you got to do better thumbnails. Better thumbnail pacing. You see, we didn't reinvent the wheel, it's going to create the thumbnail now. And like I said, you can always get Pixels the URL. Alright, so you see right here, it still gives the same style, but yeah, this is fine right here. Yeah, this is fine. So y'all can use Photoshop or you can use this. But you see this example. It gives us an example, and you could change around to your liking, do the lighting of Photoshop. But yeah, this is really this example, bro. So, and y'all make it hard, like, oh damn. I would say get this thumbnail, stick to this thumbnail pattern for 20 to 30 uploads, and then see how far it goes. After 20, 30 uploads, if it has a bad CTR and it's not getting a good CTR, then I'll change the format. I'll pick a new angle. So instead of doing this format right here, is like say this right here. So say this is the NHL. Let's see something. Y'all could copy my format, by the way. I don't really care. You could basically character right here and then put the text over here and then give it my thumbnail PSD and have it make it something like this. Like where it's not overcuttery. So yeah, and then you could get this style right. I would say stick with this pattern thumbnail style for 20 to 40 uploads and see where the channel goes. And stick to that PSD. You can use Photoshop, whatever you want to use. It's just that thumbnail got to be good. Thumbnail's eye catching. You don't want to overcutter it though. You know, you don't want to overcutter it. Or you could try this style right here. If you don't want to stress over it, it's too much, you could really try this style right here. Try this style where he's just doing a few texts and then the other character on the other side. That works as well. And you could get that 20 and 30 uploads and see where it go. He's putting 1.5K watching. Wow. Yeah, so you like that. I mean, you see his breaking news when he's starting to break out. He's starting to get outliers. Yeah, he's starting to get. You see, he's starting to break out, and it's the hooks. So it's just about taking what's already working, but using it your own way. But you could do the same style. Like what this channel messed up on is he didn't stick to. You see, he got good views right here. He needs to stick to the working style. So if he got a Valve video like this, make it. I would say get his thumbnail style, 20 and 30 uploads, and that thumbnail style could probably be the style that get you monetized, bro. You switching to early, it's already working. Why you changing it up? Like we ought to open this. His video ain't that good.
Yes, we got here this morning, so.
Fooled by something intangible. Dude, tears endure even beyond tragedy. Raised high, catching the arena lights, but with release. Its name stitched onto a team player whose influence still shaped their journey, and for his widow, his sister, his family, and the countless fans who had cheered.
Yes, we got here this morning when we got the.
And then we can see the category you put it on. If y'all really want to check category, I use my category YouTube video checker, and it checks the category to make sure I'm going viral too. I don't want to put it in the wrong category. It will be sports. I believe sports. If he put his people in blogs, you can put yours in sports. And then the duration is 9 minutes, so I'll say make yours 15 minutes or 10 minutes. And then you see his images and videos, but you don't want to have. So you don't want to have the whole image playing throughout the whole video. For you want to change around after 5 to 15 seconds. Put a new clip in, new visual, like basically what Mario showed yesterday on my old stream. So if y'all was on my other stream yesterday, y'all probably would have seen it. And this channel really just started. So yeah, this will mainly work. The thumbnail's good, but it's just the images you put in, bro. It don't blend right. It don't look right. You see, he's changed it up too early. So it's called his views is getting low. It's because the algorithm is seeing that he's changing it up too early. Like, first thing, like, bro, just stick to one angle, bro. If it's gonna be NHL hockey controversial, stick to NHL commentary controversial, bro, about hockey. Get that 20 to 40 uploads, see where the channel goes, and that, like I said, 20 to 40 uploads could probably get you monetized. I'm not up here just to speak. I'm up here actually to put you on a place to help you out. He says, bro, if you get your haircut, we'll still fuck with you, Jay. You see, you put us on with the stars. Like, you saved us from many things that many other streamers gonna do. Yeah, you're right. You're right. He said, bro, it's just a fucking hairstyle. Stop crying, bro. You act like it's the end of life. Yeah, you're right. No, y'all right about that, chat. Y'all for real. Y'all right. He said, bro, you came a long way. You two are the mission, but you're the king, bro. You're a male. I don't know why you keep crying over, like, little shit about you getting your haircut. You right. I'm gonna still be the king. I'm gonna still be. You right? You right? No, y'all right about that. He said, so bro, should I quit a niche if it's nah. Not at all. I would say get a niche before you quit it. 20 to 40 uploads and see where it goes. So I would say before. And then they'll basically tell you how many months you should give a niece. So yeah, and then you see right here, this is easy. So you see he's putting a character in the text. So like I said, you could take what's already working, and then instead of you making yours like back or like his, you can make yours black. Like you see he did black, you could do black. He's not doing black as well, so it'll mainly work. Like you could try black. You could try to, and then you put transformative text. Literally, bro. And it says month. It says YouTube fingerprinting your audience. So it sees who's like, it was learning who's like you. So it say month one, month two. So yeah, and then it says about how many views you should have. So consistent views. It says keep posting. So you want to have 100, 300 100, 300 views, and then once after yeah. So after 20, 30 uploads, it'll tell you the number of your niches go to wherever. After 20 to 30 uploads, it says outperform, yeah. So outliers, it says if you average 100K to 300K, you should at least have 1K to 3K views. 3K views, and you want to have a lot of impressions. So if you're getting more impressions, that's telling you that this niche is good. You don't want to quit it. So total channel views, 5K to 10K, or 25K or more, after 20, 30 uploads. And you want to stay as consistent. Like you can start subscribing to channels. Like it's a girl that's running this, literally, and she's fucking printing. Yeah. All right. So like I said, bro, is the raw editing.
Shocked the NFL being Ohio State, despite all those big 2023.
I would say the thing is about this thumbnail's fine. It's just I want to overcrowd the thumbnail. You don't want to overclutter it, cause it could lead to a bad CTR. But if it's room like this where it's making room for the timestamp, then that's good. I'll say stick to that. So that breaking news right here, instead of this already worked right here, right? Instead of doing this, you could knee spin this style and do this for Ruby. Like you go right here, 1.4K, 15K hours, and go look. We go to videos. I want to say do it. It's too much. It's too cluttered. And it's not. It don't look like it's commentary style chat. Like yeah. So you're gonna do what's already working for commentary niches in your niche, like commentary Ruby channels, and yeah. Like you see 3 years ago for this. 49K subscribers, 130 videos, which is crazy. And then you see we go to more, and then he doesn't have a crazy channel banner. And then yeah, so you see these thumbnails, but if you can make better thumbnails than your competitors, bro, and make better ideas and then better scripts, that's what, and better visuals editing means better hooks and better clip search. Your video don't gotta be fully crazy editing, like Romero already showed y'all. And I get editing could be a hard time a bit, but if you really put your time into it, bro, and knock all the other stuff off and put your time in, this channel could be good. I run he said, how many channels do you run currently? I run multiple channels. I'm actually launching more. I'm launching more these days. Like these ones got no subscribers. I have no time to work on these ones right now, but I'm coming back to them day by day with it. Like I switch day by day with it. And my main has 18 million views, but I don't really care about these subscribers. I'm more focused on the channel authority. Me staying as consistent. Me knowing what angle works. Me knowing how much views I can produce on these. How many ideas can I come up with in on these? How long term is these? Can these bring me Can this niece make me 5K in 2 months? How much does this niece make me? Can this niece put me views? Would it die out? Like, that's what I want to know. Is it longevity? How long until this niece go to its lowest? He said you're gonna look different without dreads. Yeah, and I'm not streaming. What's good? What's good? Nah. I didn't want to cut him, bro. It's just they making me cut him for no reason. I didn't want to cut my dreads. I'm reading the chat. No, I'm reading the chat. So you see, he's not using. You see, the thing is with this niece is he's not putting crazy thumbnails. Like, he's just putting images of the characters he's still getting views. So, like I said, if y'all do that niece bin method, it's gonna work. It's gonna work, bro. It's just, I want to say do this. You do what's already working. Like, start putting text. It's more likely to work. I would say stay away from thumbnail styles like this, just because it's overcuttered. It's too much. Too much for the viewers' eyes. It's not enough to bring a curiosity in, like, to catch their attention. You want something that's attention grabbing, like this right here, breaking news, but it could be way better. Like, that's attention grabbing right there. You know, like something like this. You see, YouTube is still pushing this 200K views, like something like that. And if you want to find more ideas, you could go to vidIQ. You can always use vidIQ to find some more thumb ideas. Alright, so it tells right here, day 2. It says the video pattern rule, the format test. Do not judge the thumbnail style, high contrast, whatever. It says, so it tells you give it 24 to 48 hours. The velocity, so, and then you can ask it, so it says, do not touch the thumbnail, do not touch let the AI find a seed. Alright, so I'm basically coming here. Alright, so all it takes is me to, one thumbnail to get a good CTR, get a good CTR with one of these thumbnail formats. So if one get like a 1% or 2%, should I stay consistent with it and follow behind this format and see what works? See what works until I get a viral video. What should I do? Because I don't want to keep, I want to have a pattern. I don't want to change up the thumbnail formats and the fucking channel looks messy. I don't want to look like all the other like AI, the channel, it don't look neat. It don't look neat. I would say it don't look neat. If a thumbnail is pulling 1 or 2% CTR, do not stay consistent with a failing pattern. Yeah, so baseline. So it says if you get a repeatable format that gets 1% CTR for like, let's go for 20 videos. Let's see. You are just training all of them to ignore your channel. So it says the goal you should aim for 5 to 8%. So try out different formats until I get a working one. I get a high CTR, then yeah. So let's go there. Let me see y'all try. So. Like, I know how this channel's fall behind the thumbnail pattern. It says to get that 8% CTR at least, it says you need to follow behind format mature process. So yeah, it fades until you hit that CTR. Do not change everything. Yeah, only triggers. Yeah. It says avoid the messy AI loop. So follow behind 60-30-10 rules, 60 of the thumbnail, dominate background. Yep. Alright, so if one gets a good CTR, I make more versions to that same thumbnail format. But if one gets bad CTR, then I don't want to keep I don't want to keep changing up the thumbnail format and then the whole channel itself look messy. Like, I want to stick to a pattern. Like, I heard some competitors they get low CTRs and then they keep staying consistent with different formats of that same angle, and then ones eventually get a good CTR off consistency. He says, so you're gonna go bald? No. I'm gonna just get it basically like a fade like Kai Cenat got. I'm getting my haircut, but I'm gonna basically get a fade like Kai Cenat got. It's just so stupid for me. Like, I have these dreads for 7 years now. Cut them. I'm gonna basically get a fade like Kai Cenat got. Yeah, something like this. A box. It says the background keep it. Yep. So we go to this. It says the master 8% CTR. It says do not change the thing. It says Michael change 3 words of the text. Yeah, it says change 3 words of the text. Optimize it if the CTR is effective. Yeah, so. It says, why do competitors stay consistent with low CTR? You mentioned that competitors stay consistent with, if they keep using the same style over and over, YouTube eventually figures out exactly which is cooking. And if a change of your vibe right here every video, one AI look right here gets confused, so it stops showing it. Yeah, like, yeah, I don't want y'all to keep changing our thumbnail formats around. Yeah, and I don't want to keep changing. Yeah, like you see how this judge channel right here, judge on is sticking the over, so it says your baseline, yeah. It says they look like this. Yep. So instead of this tweak, it says tweak 8. This is change the player expressions. Yeah. It says change the 3 words instead of that. Put careers over. Yep. So and I can even make me a prompt. Alright, so make me a prompt in case I get a bad CTR. I bring you the thumbnail. You come to me and tell me what words to tweak on it, or you basically make me a prompt, and then you give me another prompt where I could generate the thumbnail and it can make it a bit better. I can make a few tweaks on it. And then we wait 24 to 40 hours, see how the CTR does. If it gets a bad CTR, then I come to you, I use a prompt, and then I give you the low CTR thumbnail, and then you give me another prompt, and then we try to aim for a better text or see what's going to cause curiosity and we don't want to over-guess it. We want to do psychology behind it to see what can make this channel like stand out. Instead of just like having a messy channel with random thumbnail patterns. I don't want to confuse the algorithm. Alright, so what we're just going to basically do is make me a prompt for y'all. And y'all can come back to this chat. Y'all can use this chat, whatever. But yeah, you see right here, so census protocol, curiosity. So what it's going to basically do is create me a prompt. So it's going to create me a prompt, and it says, the negative, we identify the competing with the image instead of competing with the curiosity audit. Yeah. It says the old way, the mouth is open. The mouth is open, adding red arrows. It says looks messy, weak, tweak. And then it says high cultures, yeah. So we could always copy it. We could basically copy this right here, chat. Copy this whole prompt. He said, so you don't even want to cut your hair? Nah, bro. I didn't want to cut it at all. I want to keep it. But it's damaged. There's nothing else you can really do to it if it's damaged, you know? If the dreads is damaged, there's nothing else you can do but cut it. Cut it and regrow it. He said, bro, you need to go to my hairdresser, bro. My hairdresser would have been hooks you up, bro. For real. It crashes, so I'm back. It crashes, so I'm back. Yeah, it crashes, so I'm back. Alright, yeah, it crashes, so I'm back. Alright, so yeah. Yeah, so it crashes, so I'm back. And you can use VidIQ to come up with them ideas. But that's just really about it. Like you see agents thumbnails. These thumbnails are done on Photoshop. And you see he's not putting a lot of crazy things in his thumbnail. Like yeah, this worked for ISO speed. So what ISO speed's designer basically did was take this right here, and it's how I noticed these thumbnails are copied, bro. This is how I know speed's designers is copying off what's already working. What's already working for others. Look, you see that this is 6 years ago. We go to one of his thumbnails, bro. Look at this shit. Speed. Look at it. Look at the thumbnails. Look at the text. And look at the text right here. That's how I know he's looking at other things and he's knee spinning. He's spinning it. That's what's causing these CTRs to go up. And you see how Speed's thumbnails aren't cluttered with a lot of, and he's making room for the timestamp. That's basically what you want to do. That's basically how you really get a good thumbnail. You want to make room for the timestamp. And you see right here, how this, like, you had this niche right here 5 months ago, how you got has room for the timestamp. You need room for the timestamp. And you don't want to have an overcut thumbnail. And you see, this niche is fucking printing, bro. It took over, bro. This niche over. It took over. So you see all these thumbnails, look. And it's a great ass niche, and it's to the point where they probably, yeah, they got their good designer, thumbnail designer. Yep. So, like I said, y'all want to find niches just like that, bro. And want to find niches that has consistent thumbnail patterns, and then, yeah, the breaking news shit could get you a long way though. It's just you gotta know what works with that breaking news and stick to the pattern. And then you gotta know when it's starting to die out, and then I had to pivot it the right way. Pivot it to a new thumbnail pattern. Yeah, but yeah. Wait, I'm about to end the stream probably. Or no, we ain't in the stream. Nah, not just yet. We gonna react to more videos. More videos. Yeah, we gonna react to more videos. My PC's crashing. I'm trying to fix this shit. You see the CTR goes up for this. It's not overcutter. Like if we go to this channel, Israel channel, look, it's not overcutter. And these are AI generated thumbnails. These are AI generated thumbnails. Like they don't even have no designer. Like this channel's 800K subscribers is verified, 18K videos. It has about 200 million views. This is AI generated thumbnails. Literally AI generated thumbnails, and they're still gaining a good view. So it's just about the pattern. You felt like it's just overcutter. You see, it's overcutter too much, but it's still getting 1.2 million, which is crazy. Like these are shitty thumbnails. Like, it's crazy to me, but I was subscribed to this channel just to show you that AI thumbnail generated thumbnails could get you a far way. You got to know how to use them the right way. Like you see, Speed's thumbnails right here. Look at this CTR. You see how he puts his text right here. His thumbnail design puts his text in the background. He don't overcutter it. Like he makes room for the timestamp. There got to be room for the timestamp. So you don't want to overcutter a thumbnail. Like it's just the important part of it. The curiosity gap. You don't want to overcut it. You want to make some room for the timestamp. Like same with Phantom. You see Phantom's designer, look, he makes room for the timestamp. Like that's the curiosity gap of these thumbnails, metrics. You don't want to have an overcutter thumbnail because guess what? That could fuck up the viewers. These thumbnails are attention grabbing. Like you want to grab people's attention in the first 2 seconds as soon as they see that thumbnail. Like when I'm not going to see that thumbnail, it's gonna make me want to click it. Like the text got to be up on the screen. It got to be arrows, text, whatever. You see, this one's getting 3.6K views per hour. Yeah, so I know it can be overcuttered. Like it needs room for the timestamp. Like this right here is good. So it pulled 2.2K for a reason. The text is not overcutter. It needs room for the timestamp. Like, yeah. It needs that room for the timestamp. Like you gotta think of it like you're in the viewer's shoes. When the viewers go to see this thumbnail, what's gonna make them want to click it? And it, like you see right here how he puts his text over and then the character, he switches up. He makes room for the timestamp. Like, there got to be room for that timestamp. Same with this thumbnail. Same with this title style. Same with this channel. It makes room for the timestamp, but he's switching too much. He's switching too much. If he's having one right here that gained over 300,000 views, why are you even switching the format, bro? Like, make more thumbnails to that similar format. Like, put the character right there and then put the text. It's just, if something worked before, it's going to work again. I seen with Hoopflix.
Please.
Hoopflix ain't going too crazy with it. If you go to Hoopflix, you see he's using that format. But yeah, you see he's using a working format. It works every single time. Look, he's doing this one. He did it again. Did it again. Did it again. 4 times in a row. If it worked before, it keep working again and again. It's just you gotta know a way to stick to that angle, to have that working angle. Like, you gotta know what color style go with, color palettes, what color angle, what branding style. You gotta know your branding channel. And if you don't know your color branding, just give a screenshot of your channel to AI. AI will tell you your color branding. And you'll tell it, include a thumb like this with my color branding. You don't want to overguess it. Like, you want something that go with your channel branding. It's just making room for that timestamp. You don't want to overclutter that thumbnail. You see right here how this one two years ago, 26 million views, which is crazy. You see, it was not overcluttered. It made room for that timestamp. And 92 videos, it has 92 videos, about 100 million views long form. And you see, the thing is with this niche is it should have stuck to these thumbnail ideas that I was doing it like 2 years ago. Like 26 million views long form. That made this channel about, with 92 videos, we could see. That make this channel about, so if we was to go to click this right here, we go to his view stacks. It's just knowing the curiosity gap, knowing what works for your niche. And I just showed you how to come up with ideas. Most of y'all probably won't notice, but once you give a thumbnail style 20 to 40 uploads and see what causes a good CTR and make another thumbnail like that, you're good. You see this one right here? 37 million views. It made him $100,000 from that one video, one long form video. We go to most popular, another one right here, 26 million. It just depends on RPMs. If he was in, and we could check his RPM. If he was a bit higher, he made 100K just from that 26 million long form view video. And that video was about, it wasn't no crazy editing. Like, we go to click it, 8 minute left. No crazy editing. It's just a commentary should have been added to it. And yeah. Like, you see, we found another niche right here. We see there's a new trending niche right here. It says 19K subscribers, 12 videos. And it says, you can see when he first started. He first started 5 million. And you see right here, it's a repeatable thumbnail style. It's not switching up. So it's just about your way you do these thumbnails. And thumbnails is the cause of CTRs. Like, we got to probably no crazy editing.
This dinosaur died out.
No crazy editing.
This small
There's CapCut.
food became.
Well, what's causing this video to get these many amount of views is these thumbnails. These thumbnails is no overcutter thumbnail. He's making room for the timestamp. You see, he got arrows around an animal, and he got a dark image, and then last photo scene, and literally you could replicate what's already gone viral. Bro, there's so many ways you could do it. It's just like, stop trying to reinvent the wheel and find smaller channels doing well and find like less than 100 videos, less than 100K subscribers, and to see working angle and see, like, try to make a way similar thumbnail like this, but way better, And stop over switching. Give a niche 20 to 60 days and see where it goes. Learn from your failed thumbnails. If one failed, it's okay. Just make another one to the same format. Like you see, this one's making repeatable formats with different images, different. It's not like you just want to do that. It's okay with failing. YouTube come with failing. You can have a good niche and fail. Like Speed, anybody can fail. Like Speed was failing before you even came viral. Like it's just it comes with YouTube. It comes with being a YouTuber. It's cool to fail, chat. It's just like you gotta know like the thumbnail pattern, the format, the working format. You gotta know the curiosity gap of the thumbnail. Like what brings the attention? Like is it text on screen, the images? What is it? Like you see 100K subscribers, 169 videos. It's about June 29th, 2024, 100 million views up. And he's talking about Mr. Beast. So he's basically getting caught from Mr. Beast. And we go to this video. Literally CapCut, no crazy editing. CapCut. Images and clips are literally fucking easy to replicate. Easy fucking replicable niche, bro. What other niche we got? And if we wanted to, we could find smaller channels like this. Smaller channel, we could see we go to search as most popular 1.4 million 6 months ago.
You already know that thousands of
No crazy editing, bro. Literally fucking stock footage.
harder.
Literally fucking stock footage. We go to here, we go to search this title, and people are still. If there's keywords popping up right here, you know people are still searching for this. 64 overall score, volume 65, and then you see average highest views 6 million, average 1 million, and then this is low. This is what you call low competition but high demand. And there's small channels less than 100K subscribers pulling good views. You know it's because it's fucking thumbnails. It's editing, his hooks is good. It's not the hooks, it's not the video, it's not the script, it's the thumbnails. The thumbnails. Yeah, so we go to this, we watch this right
Mr.
here.
Beast's channel gets over 500 million views about Mr. Beast. It made over $10,000
watch
last month
this.
just by copying his content. These types of videos are in very high demand, but the number of people making them is very low, which means this niche is a huge green flag. Following a simple framework, and the first step is find a niche. Now look, I already told you that this channel is making videos about Mr. Beast, but in a different style. Like take this one video for example. It talks about Mr. Beast's crazy life, but with a unique twist. If you check that video out, you'll notice good editing, clear voiceover. Mr. Beast's video clips used smartly. Everything falls under YouTube's fair use policy. But here's the thing, we're not going to make long videos like that. Instead, we'll turn this into short form content, and that is going to be our niche. Now we select our niche, let's move on to the next step, and that is video idea. But before we move on, if you're also looking to find a unique and untapped niche, just like I did, then you have to check out this website. It's called Nextlev. It's literally the tool I use to find amazing channel ideas that no one's talking about yet. Let me show you one of its coolest features. This right here is Nextlev's dashboard, and if you scroll down a bit, you'll find a section called Viral Videos on Small Channels. This feature is a total game changer. Nextlev basically tracks small YouTube channels whose videos are getting crazy views compared to their subscriber count. For example, this video right here was uploaded just 8 days ago. When I click on it, you can see the channel only has around 4,000 subscribers, but the video has blown up. This means there's high potential and low competition in that niche. So if you start a channel in this space right now, there's a solid chance your videos can go viral too. If you don't vibe with this niche, just hit the random button and Nextlev will show you more trending niches instantly. To access this feature, you'll need one of their subscription plans. I'd recommend going for the yearly plan so you can explore unlimited niches without any limits and build your dream channel with full freedom. Now back to the video. So we've already selected our niche, but now comes the most important part, and that is, what kind of video idea should we actually make? Because the more unique your video idea is, the higher your chances of going viral. But don't worry, you don't need to do any research yourself. Let AI take care of this too. So, we'll simply take a video link from a similar channel and head over to Google. Then search YouTube transcription tool. Click on the top result. You have the
And then you
script.
get the
Just
transcript.
copy your ideas and scripts based on this content. In this prompt, I asked ChatGPT to give me 10 unique video ideas and scripts based on this content. Then paste the full script below the prompt. What this does is, it asks ChatGPT to generate fresh videos.
Instead of use ChatGPT, you can use Claude. You can use Claude or you can use Gemini. Gemini runs the YouTube algorithm.
Video ideas based on that existing video. And as you can see here, ChatGPT has given me multiple video ideas and ready-made scripts. But here's a small problem. Sometimes the scripts ChatGPT gives are way too short, like barely 15 to 20 seconds. So what you do is ask it, make it longer, at least 40 to 50 seconds. And ChatGPT will now give you longer, more detailed scripts. Now you got your video ideas and scripts ready. Just choose the one that feels best to you and copy the script. Now let's move to the next step, and that is creating your new script. See, the script ChatGPT gave you from the previous step, you don't want to use it directly because if you just copy-paste someone else's script, YouTube can terminate your channel, and it kind of big risky work, so you don't have to do that. So now, go back to ChatGPT and give a new prompt like this. As you can see, ChatGPT gave me a fresh new version of the script, and we'll use this for the next step. Now your channel is... So now, go back to ChatGPT and give a new prompt like this. As you can see, ChatGPT gave me a fresh new version of the script, and we'll use this for the next step. Now your channel is totally safe, and your script is original. Now move on to the next step, and that is voiceover. For voiceover, no, you don't need to go to your local market to buy a mic instead. We're going to use AI tools, so head over to a website called DubDub. Once you're there, you'll see a bunch of cool features, but the one we're interested in is the AI voice feature. Just click on that. Now, on the left side, you'll find a space to paste your script, the one you got from ChatGPT. Paste it there. On the right side, you'll see an option for voice characters. Click on that. Here's where the fun begins. You can try out multiple voices and pick whichever one fits your vibe. And for the best voice quality, make sure you select Ultra under the quality section. This provides you the most natural AI sound, just like I'm using this voice here.
Once upon a time in a small village, there lived a young girl.
You can try a few and pick the best one. Once you've made your selection, scroll down and hit that select button. Then go back up and click the generate.
Time in a small village, there lived a young girl.
You can try a few and pick the best one. Once you've made your selection, scroll down and hit by clicking the download button. Video clips. Key points from each line. Those key points will help you find the exact clips you need. Like here, I brought my script. Now take a look at the first line. It says,
Or you could just tell it for clip search. You ain't even got to do all this. You can do clip search.
deep thing related to that, and search some clips. Know how much money Mr. Beast made in 2023? So to find a clip for this, I'll go to YouTube and search for something related to that, and search some clips. If I find the right clip, I'll just download it. But if you don't find any clips like that, then you can use some free footage from Mr. Beast's own videos. Yep, you're allowed to use short clips as long as you're adding commentary or transforming it in some way. That's fair use. So for that line, I'll just go to Mr. Beast's channel and pick a clip where it shows him talking about money, or maybe a shot of him with a big check. I don't know why I am saying this, but almost all his videos have those kinds of shots. Once I find the clip, I'll simply screen record it. Then I go back to my script for the next line. Here's the second one. It says, Mr. Beast earned more than some of the biggest movie stars. Now, this one's a bit tricky. So here I'll mix a clip of Mr. Beast with some movie star clips, like The Rock, Tom Cruise, or whoever fits. This makes your video more dynamic and attention-grabbing. Pro tip, change your clip every 3 to 5 seconds, because if your visuals are boring, people will swipe. Keep it spicy and keep it moving. Once you've got all your clips ready, you're ready for the next step. That is editing. For editing, you don't need some fancy high-end software. We're going to use CapCut because it's free and perfect for this kind of content. Now open CapCut and select a new project. Now import your voiceover audio. Cut out all the pauses in the voiceover and slightly overlap the sentences. This makes the delivery fast-paced, which is super important for keeping attention. Once your voiceover is edited, import all your video clips, whether you recorded them yourself or downloaded them. Drag everything into the timeline. Now listen to your voiceover carefully and match the video clips to exactly what's being said. Make sure that if you're talking about something specific, the clip reflects that. You don't want a mismatch where the voice says one thing and the clip shows something completely random. Your clips must align with the voiceover, word for word, vibe for vibe. As I mentioned
clip
earlier,
search
try
matters,
changing
like,
your video.
when you're doing clip search, it needs to align with what's happening in the script. Like, it needs to, it can't be giving you wrong clips to clip search. You don't want to put in the wrong clips and then get a bad AVD.
Clip every.
And I told people, bro, AVD and CTR, your CTR has nothing to do with AVD. Your CTR has something to do with the thumbnail. Whatever was added to the thumbnail is what mainly made these viewers not want to click it. It's either the text, or either overcut it, or either it just didn't bring no curiosity, or either, bro, it didn't get their emotional click, get them the emotional click it, you know? It didn't bring no curiosity. Got like what makes them want to click it, you know?
every 5 seconds. That helps keep things dynamic and engaging. Once all your video clips are in place, add this red circle element. I know it seems like a small thing, but trust me, it's super effective. It grabs attention fast and plays a big role in making scenes stand out. Just keep the red circle on screen for 3 to 4 seconds max. Use it to highlight your main character or point to focus. After that, click on the text option and generate your captions. Adjust the timing if needed. You can also add a simple animation to your captions. Now, for the final touch, go on YouTube and search for free sound effects. There are tons of great options available, and that's it. Your video is now fully edited and ready to go. Before you export and show off that final result, just one reminder, make sure to explore simple animation to your captions. Now, for the final touch, go on YouTube and search for free next results.
$100 million. Yeah, that's
That's literally how you do it, but yeah, chat. So that's literally how you do it. All right. So yeah. All right. So then if y'all watch this, like the stream, be sure to drop like, drop sub. But I might be out though. I might be out. I might just be done for a minute, bro. Cause I gotta get my dreads cut. This shit ain't gonna look right. I'm gonna look different. It ain't gonna look right. So I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna take a break from streaming. And I don't know if I'm gonna return. I'm gonna probably launch new channels, get new scripts, get new ways, see what's causing these competitors' videos to get these amount of views, analyze their thumbnails, make new prompts, and I'm gonna still post on my IG probably, but I am not posting on this channel with me having a haircut. It just won't look right. I'm missing my dreads. Oh yeah, but what I said, there's a revision about to happen with my main. So I want to basically tell y'all. So if y'all didn't know, yesterday I was changing my profile around my everything. I don't care about these subscribers. Like they right chat right here. I don't care about people unsubbing. I don't want a lot of subs. What I mainly focus on is the direction these videos are going. And like same with shorts. Like on this channel right here, I'm focusing on the script. The script. This was bad. The script and the visuals could be a bit better. But like I said, I'm gonna give it so right here. I'm gonna give it 20 to 40 more shorts and see where this goes. And stay consistent with it. That's the only way to get it go swipe through rate. Like, same with thumbnails. So if one of your thumbnails flop, like say this right here. If one of your thumbnails flop, what you want to do is you want to come back. You want to make a way better thumbnail with a way better text. Like right here, you see this got a 1%. We go to my analytics. My other one pulled us 8%, but it scaled down to a 7 because the video was starting to gain more traction. Like reach, we go to reach right here, 7.4, and yeah. So it just happens, but it happens. Like you just gotta stick to the pattern. I would say give the channel at least 20 to 40 uploads and see where it goes before you quit it. Like you could feel be motivated with a low CTR and then want to quit after the first upload, bro. Stay consistent. Stick with the pattern. Give it a few more uploads. See where it goes. And if it don't get it, goes after. I would say after 8 to 10 videos. After 8 to 15 videos, if it can't get a good CTR with that pattern, I would say switch the pattern around. Switch the pattern or the text, switch the text around, or switch the image around, or see why it's causing that. Go with AI and give AI your image thumbnails. Give it your competitor's one. Analyze it. See why it's causing it to fail. Is it the text in it? And you can tell that you told me to put the sex. Like talk to AI like you'll talk to a human being. That's the only way you'll get things done. AI is not to replace all your work. You got to do some things yourself. He said, before you end the stream, can you please react to one more Romero video? I got you. Yeah, I got you, bro. But yeah, he's legit though.
So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to avoid copyright in your editing tutorial. So, and say competitors here, 3 different competitors and about the same subject that I want to allegedly make. So this video downloader, if you close out of Premiere Pro, I'm going to open it again. Let's try this again. Right click, scene edit detection, and then analyze. If it doesn't do it, I'm sorry, okay? But it works when it wants to. Anyways, while this is going, you guys feeling the facial hair? I've been letting it grow out because, okay, I'm 24 years old and I can't grow a beard. You guys can see from these course videos how terribly I've aged, okay? I started recording these when I was like 21, so there's a bunch of old videos in here. This is the final product. This is what you're seeing right now, okay? Now, I feel like a beard would make me look better, but I always shave it, so I'll shut the fuck up. Okay.
I'm gonna turn this audio up a bit so chat so y'all can hear it. Alright, so that would be well. Alright, so I'm gonna turn it up a bit so y'all can hear it. Alright, that would be well.
Look at that. It did it. So, if you're confused, let me show you real quick. The facial hair, bunch of old... Now, we finally have how to do it manually. So to scene edit detection, and then just click analyze, it should cut every single clip before it transitions. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm still gonna show you how to do it manually. So for those of you who do have Premiere Pro, this is for you. If you don't, just give me 30 seconds. You might wanna see this and I might convince you to get Premiere Pro. Okay, it's finishing up. Did it do it? Please? No, it fucking didn't. Perfect. Okay. I want to show you both ways, so I'm going to close out of Premiere Pro. I'm going to open it again. Let's try this again. Right click, scene edit detection, and then analyze.
Hold up, chat. I'm typing something on Twitter.
If it doesn't do it, I'm sorry. I want to show you both ways, so I'm going to close out. Let's see. Anyways, while this is going, you guys feeling the facial hair? I've been letting it grow out because how terrible. This is the final, but I always shave it, so let me show you real quick. It looks like these are all continuous clips, so delete that. That was a fuck up. So look at the little cuts here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to let it play, and I want you to keep an eye on these lines. Ooh, it didn't do it here. See, it's supposed to make a cut here. So we're gonna manually add a cut in here. Cut in between this little swipe transition. And then we're gonna delete that. Okay, this is what we want. You see, it made the cut before the transition. Obviously, we don't want to use this because this is their motion graphics, you want to call it. So anything that's just like a picture or a video and there's a background color, especially if it has a watermark, delete that. Here we go. He just did it again. Now what I do is I always remove these zooming in, zooming out transitions. So I want to cut those out. So you can see that the cuts are made for you, which is a really, really cool tool, and it speeds up everything by 100. Obviously there is these long ones that I'm not sure what the video talks about, but I'm assuming it was necessary, just a full interview clip. But it does it for you. Now we have all of these. What I usually do, again, very quickly, is I cut out these zoom in transitions. So you can see it's all blurry right here. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of move the timeline until that disappears. Delete that. Cool. It also does this, which is kind of annoying. It kind of cuts that too. But it's whatever. Okay, so that's how Premiere Pro does it for you. Now, how do you do it manually for someone who isn't using Premiere Pro? Now, these videos usually have these long intros that are just interviews, but it looks like it starts here. So I'm going to make a cut and delete the intro. Now, again, our objective is, didn't do this. This means that we would have to go on YouTube and search up a bunch of different Diddy interviews, Wendy Williams show. This is already done for you. And I'm going to wait. Oh.
That's fire.
Parts before this blurry part starts where it swipes to the left, make a cut, and then right after the blurry transition stops, I'm going to make another cut and delete that gap. So scroll back, make the cut, do that. Well, this can take a while, but you get faster as you go. So hypothetically, my video is about Jaguar Wright and Diddy, so I don't need any of these clips. I don't know who this is. There's Jaguar Wright, so we're gonna go here, make a cut, take that, skip, make a cut, remove transition, then make a cut. This is essentially what you're gonna be doing manually. So it takes a while, but as you can see, I've gotten pretty fast at it, so it's not a big deal. You know, this will take me about, for 2 videos, probably 20 minutes. 10 minutes each. Anyways, let's go ahead and say that I finish it completely. This one's already fully cut, just like this one over here. I'm going to delete that. What you want to do is overlay them together, so raise it up. I don't know how your editing software works, but move everything to the side essentially. But on Premiere Pro, you can stack them on top of each other like this. So now what you would do, this is why I say 2 to 3. I would have a third one here that you do it. It just depends if you want to grind it out and do a third one to be safe. But this should be completely fine. So I'm going to grab one of the clips that I cut out from the other competitor, from one competitor, which is this one. And then from the other video of the other competitor, I'm going to go ahead and grab that clip and put it right behind it. And then I'm going to grab one from the other guy, put it behind it. And then back to that video, put it behind it. Then the other one, and I'm just going to do that. And sometimes, I mix them up like this, grab from a random part of the video, and just do this over and over and over. Make sense? So you should have all of this, and this is what takes a while too, because you're going to have to keep, fucking dragging them into the timeline. So it takes time. It takes time, but it shouldn't take you more than 30 minutes. So if you're doing celebrity news, you don't necessarily need to hire a video editor, but you do need to add interview clips, and you need to add those phase 2 clips that I've mentioned a million times in the course. Does that make sense? So let's go ahead and see the final product. So this is how it goes. It's playing, transitions to something else. Again, continuously go for more than 7 seconds. You want to post every single day and you don't want to pay an editor, you're going to save hundreds of dollars. Different videos about Jaguar, right? At random, your own video, right? From the clips that you took from their channel, now that it's fully reorganized and you have different sources and there's different channels involved, you can just start reorganizing it. And this takes fucking that throughout the entire video. You can just start reorganizing it. And this takes fucking 10 minutes. And you do that throughout the entire video, and now you have a second one. And you can do it over and over and over and over again, because each time it's going to be a completely different combination of transitions. So now with ChatGPT and 11 Labs, I can make like fucking 50 Diddy videos a day if I wanted. Does that make sense? This is how you edit the video to prevent copyright. Just make sure your clip on whatever it is doesn't pass 7 seconds. Now, there is an exception. Depending on the company, for example, TMZ, Disney, and I believe Steve Harvey, they don't even let you put like 3 fucking seconds. So it always depends on where you get the clips and where they're sourced from. Now you make video copyrighted or limited. It's not a big deal. Figure out what it is, trim it out, and then move on. So this should work. I would do this too, but I'm too fucking lazy to do it now. An unlimited supply of videos that you can do about Diddy. Anyways, yes, that's all. Goodbye.
It was fire. Alright, so it says ChatGPT prompts for evergreen
Please
script.
do not share this doc on Twitter, on Facebook, or mention it to anyone, or send this to someone that could potentially in the future just start spreading the message, okay? We want to keep this between us, because I could, I'm trusting you guys the entire prompt. Now, to share this with you guys, and I'm trusting you guys to please keep this under wraps. Anyways, go ahead and click the Google Doc and you're going to see the entire prompt. Now, the first thing you want to do is go to File, New, and make a new document, right? Wherever you can copy paste the entire prompt. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do now. I'm just gonna copy the entire thing from bottom to top and then go to my new doc and then paste it.
That's fire.
So now I can edit it and just fuck with it, right? Now, all you have to do is scroll down all the way to the bottom and you will find this. The title of the video is, put in whatever you're, something in specific, country title, entire prompt. I'm gonna open up ChatGPT, new chat, make sure ChatGPT 4.0 is on, and then I am going to paste it. And I'm just gonna click entire script for you in one single bullet points for you. So you can see exact anything else or go more into my hoodies up. I'm career, the retirement decision, the dark side. Again, you can go and edit whatever. Starting number 1. Garth Brooks recently stunned the music beliefs played. Now, yeah, open up a new Google Doc because this is where I'm gonna put my entire script. And paste. Not be very, very short and straight to the point. Onto my new doc where my entire script is going to be. Now all I have to do is say start number 2. But I'm just gonna go ahead and copy paste this, drop this down, then say start with 3. So now it's doing the entirety of chapter number 3. And then from here I just do, chapter 4, 5, 6, all the way until it finishes. But of course, click word counts and make sure that this hits, at least counts and make tools at the top. click word counts, and make sure that this hits, you know, at least 2,500, but you want to aim for about 3,000 words. So we only have 3 chapters out of 8 here, and we already have 1,200 words, which is going to make this a pretty long video itself. Now, and start with your next one. So then I would just delete the title, go to my spreadsheet or whatever, you know, whatever title, do the process all over again. It should take you about 10 minutes to finish an entire script, and that's saying that there is no revision. So yeah, should be a little bit easier for all of us.
Alright, so yeah. That was fire, Romero. Or fire. And he gave us the prompt. We had the prompts right here. But chat, I don't... So he said, how do you use the HTML? How do you use the prompt? Alright, so the prompt is basically right here. This is the prompt. No, he gave you everything. He's legit. He's legit, chat. Alright, so the bonus was right here. Let's watch this. Yeah, he's legit, chat.
Let's go ahead and get started.
Good result. That very similar title.
It's like, okay, does this look like a thumbnail celeb lounge post or Rizzle or Screen Queens?
Right.
And then it's one of those things where you know the ones that you compared that you sent to me. Yours is technically more unique than theirs. It's different.
Right.
For example,
He's legit, chat.
the last 2 columns I would say are completely different. 50 Cent one, like the Lil Nas Rizzle or Screen Queens.
Right.
And then the others dropping very, very short by video and clips that he finds, and they're all cut out. So we just put them on
Oh.
now as a recent some on my channel, or it works. You know, I'm not entirely sure because I just started doing that one. It was just random. How do you get your tags?
I mean, you know, I just let the guys to do, but
Majority of the tags are Tiny Tina's Wonderland's walkthrough. The other one. So something you could do right now so these videos don't go to waste. I mean, fuck it. It looks like 2-3 months now, these videos didn't perform. Right? So they're not going to. So what you can do right now is download essentially, you know, all of them and then put them together. Put them together as one long video of like 30 to 40 minutes. And then just keep posting 30 to 40 minute long videos with the ones that didn't work before. Obviously on topic. Every Diddy one, you put them together. Every Cat Williams one, you put them together. You know what I mean?
oh yeah.
Just so it doesn't go to waste. Because that's what we do. The videos that don't work for us, we delete them and then put them all into one long video with a completely different thumbnail and title.
I see. When you do that, like, I have 2 questions. So, how do you come up with the titles for the you know, like long videos that you actually put everything together?
Yeah, so that's everything is completely random still. Like it's still very much clickbait. So for example, if we copied the video reference from Rizzle, they posted one day ago, CNN leaks footage of Eminem exposing Diddy and Jay-Z. Going on topic to what's been posted in the last 2 months, we're gonna do Eminem leaks gay sex tape of Diddy and Jay-Z. You know what I mean? Because that's worked before with other celebrities, and it's just this continuous thing. We could even do, since this is very trending on this topic, we could do Eminem exposes Diddy's a slight edit. All of the intro clips, like the phase 2, where it's just the interviews.
Yeah, because I haven't.
I'm screen sharing the screen share. Okay, so for example, this thumbnail of Eminem. We're just gonna go ahead and download it. Save. So when you're straight here on Google, you just click this, the little camera icon here, whatever that is. Drag it on there, and it just shows you, you know, like a bunch. This one's really good. I'm gonna take this one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And it just shows you all of the similar ones. Usually the source you'll find here.
How did you find Twitter pictures?
So Twitter pictures are kind of rough now because it's kind of full of memes.
Yeah.
So this is a much easier way of doing it, just using Google itself. And then, you know, if I wanted to, I could just steal this exact thumbnail. Like, let me go ahead and open up Photoshop real quick. So I have this set up by itself already. So it's the PNG of the breaking news, and as you can see, I have
Nah,
a
he's
bunch
legit,
of
chat.
layers just stacked over each other. It's literally just, I just close them. But I
Oh, that's really.
yeah, so I always keep this open. So I don't know if you use Photoshop or not, or if you have any experience, or if anyone has experience with Photoshop, help you guys. So you can just use the little box tool here, highlight over it, and then do remove red bar and text and blend background. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
It has AI features.
Yeah, and it's literally just using this tool, highlighting whatever it is that you want to remove, and then typing it.
I've been using Canva, but I used to use Photoshop. That's crazy. Wow.
And then you could select different ones, you could regenerate. And yeah, it looks kind of funky if you really look at it,
Yeah.
but you don't have to, you know. No one will notice.
Yeah, that's great.
And that's how we're stealing pretty much. Not stealing, but borrowing people's thumbnails.
Yeah, that's the right part. You know, I literally my goal is to just try to put out like 200 videos, you know, as a total, and then I'll see like how it goes.
Yeah, I say if you're going to actually pull through and start deleting and re-uploading those videos together as 30 minutes long, I say do 4 to 5 uploads a day, you know, until you run out of them, and then see what happens. Because you have the videos, they're already made for you, you know?
Yeah, 45 videos. You mean per day?
No, 4 to 5.
4 to 5.
With the ones that you already have. So just taking them down, mixing them together, or mashing them together, and then reposting with a different title and thumbnail.
Oh, okay. I can definitely do that.
Yeah, that'd be your best move, and then just copying the same thumbnail strategy as everyone else, and putting a little bit, you know, not using ChatGPT for titles.
Yeah, 100%. And then you have the same approach to your topic research, right?
Yeah, everything here is on I still have it all on vidIQ.
Okay.
And then
Got it. Okay.
And then
Got
just
it, man.
reviews, and then just pick them out from here.
Yeah, I got it, man. Hey, just a roundup question. What do you think about the self-improvement niche that kind of recently
It's oversaturated.
has been like viral?
I honestly don't know. I honestly, I'm the wrong person to ask because I've just been focused fully on celebrity news right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Haven't done any.
Yeah, so chat, Romero's legit. Like, if you go to here, here you got the tab right here. You got it open. If you go to filters, I'm pretty sure you need the paid version of vidIQ though. You can see competitors right here. Competitors. I'm pretty sure you need the paid version though, chat. I mean, I'm pretty sure you need the paid version. Then you could go to views. You could see it, but like I said, I'm pretty sure you need the paid version. Yep, you need the paid version. Then you can see other competitors for other ideas. Like, you see this right, 2 views for you. Like, we could click this right here. You can see.
I was today here.
You can see ideas. 100K for less than 6 months. So yeah, but it's good to have the paid version. Like that right there. That goes.
I was today.
That goes directly with my niche at Coco Golf. That's another idea right there. Literally another idea, and it's gaining views per hour. That's what we looking for. Like smaller channels. Facing hot, like hot demand and low supply.
I was today years old when I found out.
Romero's gonna make it far. He's legit. He's making it far. I don't care what nobody say. He's making it far. Yeah, hey bro, he's making it far. He's legit. He's not like those other gurus. He's making it far. He's making it far, bro. He's legit. He's the best, dude. He's making it far. Yeah, so you can find more ideas right here. Try, and then y'all be saying YouTube is luck, bro. Look, how is YouTube luck if this competitor is pulling these amount of views? Look, 3 months ago, 1K subscribers, and this is what I mean. You find high demand and low supply, like lower channels pulling in good decent views, more than their average subscriber count. This is the outlier right here. We go to search this, ABC News host. Look, we go to the videos. You see overall score is 24 medium right here, right? And he has highest views 300K, average views 30K, average subscribers 2K, at the last 226 3 months, average age 3 months ago. So you want to go with something that's still active like this right here. If we just replicate this, real good views. You just want to do stuff that's people are still searching for. Like I'm pretty sure people are still searching for this. This is basically an outlier. So we got a tennis right here. You see 29K. Like this is an outlier right here. Look at your outlier. That's an outlier. There's another idea. Like we could go through the channel alone. There's many ways you could do it, chat. But I'll find an already going viral like outlier. Already going viral outlier that's like has more than 20K views. Has more than 20K or 50K views. I wouldn't replicate no video with 2K, 1K. I wouldn't go like that. I would go with the most I'll go for is with a small channel pulling 50K to 20K, and they got to be like less than 2 months, less than 6 months. Like at least I'll go is 3 months, 4 months. If we pull like if this channel, say this channel, if this channel pull like 400K right here, and I haven't replicated this yet, or 4 months ago 500K views, I could still replicate this and I could go to the latest one. Like I could see the latest one right here, like 4 months ago. I could try to replicate this one right here. That this will work. I could try to do one that's like weeks. You want to see something that's still weeks, that's still pulling in views. Like latest, like this right here. I could replicate this right here. 2 months ago, still getting 154 views per hour. I could replicate this one. This one is able. I could replicate that one. I could replicate basically this one right here. Yeah, I could do these ones and still have like high views. Like if we go to search, you can see there's people still searching for this. Like you can see if they're still getting new comments, then you know this is still working. You see right here, 2 weeks. Yeah, so if I was to drop a video on it, I would more likely get impressions. I would more likely go on to Suggers. And suggested right here, so suggested is basically Suggers right here. And YouTube search is basically when they find your title through search, or type in the keyword and then they see your video pop up and they clicked it through a keyword from search. I don't want to air out this whole game, but that's how it mainly goes. You see 200,000 highest views, average views 36,000, average subscribers 3K. You see 62 overall score. It says volume 53 low. You want to find low competition but with some volume. Like still being searchable. Smaller channels performing well with it. Around this keyword term. Around this title term. Like you can basically take the title, but you want to make a way better title than theirs. That will pop up a search with their video. That way when a competitor go to up next, like what I mean by up next, let me show y'all. What I mean by up next, so when a competitor go to here up next, they can see your video pop up. Like you see how my stream pop up right here. They can see your video pop up, and they can either see it right here on Suggers, and there's 2 ways they can do it. So if you usually replicate this video, you're gonna go up next. You're gonna most likely show up to up next. That's how you fucking steal their viewers. And then guess what? You're gonna go on to Suggers too. So that's how you get more of their viewers. So if your topic's better than theirs and your video's longer than the competitor, they're gonna come in you. They're coming to your video. That's why I say you don't replicate already year-old videos. You want to do less than 6 months. It could be the least I'll do is 3 months, 2 months, 1 month ago, a few weeks ago, and I'll still see the views per hour. How much views per hour is gaining? And I'll see the comments. I look at the most if we're still getting new comments and people's fussing in the comments like the fans fighting, then that's a replicable topic I replicate, and I'll get views for it. That's what I'm gonna literally do for this fight channel. I'm still working on it smoothly, but within 3 days, I know ways to build up. So it ain't no stressful thing to me. I know ways to build up, and it's gonna 100% be successful. Like you see right here, a successful competitor. 5K subscribers pulling in 7,000 views. You see 70K right here? It's never too late to replicate. This right here, I can replicate this one. I wouldn't replicate one with 15K views. Not at all. I would do one that pulled more than his average subscriber count. It's like that look viral territory range like 40. It guys have 40K, 70K, some like 20K, 30K, 50K. This is how you really get impressions. This is really because guess what? If I was to replicate one of these viral territory videos right here, I'm more likely to go on their suggest. What I'm going to do is have AI give me a similar title, but way better title than theirs. Just like instead of putting every right here, I could put duh. Since my channels fall behind duh, I could put duh, and then I could have AI readjust this, but readjust these keywords, keep these same keywords, but make me the same exact title, but way better to where I could pop up and search with the competitor's video. He say, y'all fucked up YouTube with these methods. Nah, we to go. I seen what's the guy made a video with Mayor about it yesterday. He said, oh, y'all fucked up YouTube with all this AI shot methods. Most critical. I'm like, nah, bro, it's just the methods, bro. It's legit. It's our methods, bro. Our methods is not good. Our strategies is not good. I'm really about to build the fuck up out of this channel. You want to see how this channel is going to blow up, right? We got a successful competitor, so if I wanted to, I could see if this competitor's basically getting these titles from articles. There's many ways I could do it. I could basically come in here, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to get an analyzer. Analyze where, if he's getting these titles from articles, or if he's taking them from other outlier channels. There's many ways you could do it. So, alright, so go ahead and make me a Gemini prompt to where if I'm taking these articles, I need you make me a Gemini prompt to where it could analyze the data and see if this competitor is getting these titles right here from articles, or he's putting transferring the titles, or either he's taking them from already going viral videos. I need you to make me a prompt, and yeah, here's this competitor's data. Make me a prompt for Gemini. I want to copy this prompt that Gemini has. Gemini. Then I want to get the competitor's channel link. Alright, so yeah, so what it's gonna do? And alright, yeah, so do that, and I want to make sure is this because I don't want to do AI shop videos not real. I want to see if he's taking these from already outlier videos on YouTube or articles, and just turning them articles into transformer titles with a new script. Go ahead and do it. Make me a prompt for that. Alright, so now what it's gonna do is I'm about to show y'all something cool. I want to get this is some exclusive shit. Like, y'all, me and Ramiro's the go to YouTube automation. I don't care what nobody say. Alright, so look, we go to this. Alright, so we basically go to this. We basically copy this data here. Yeah, where it goes to YouTube. Easy go. Alright, so we basically go to here. And we basically copy all this data right here, right, chat? Alright, so we go to this. And what I'm gonna have y'all do is paste this here. Paste this here, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna go through his channel titles and see if he's getting them from articles. This is really hot. It was some exclusive shit I leaked just now. Some exclusive, but yeah, you can see sourcing. You can see out here sourcing. I was supposed to leak all the sauce, but yeah, you can see if he's taking these from articles and then transforming it, and I can say so. So his titles came from articles. So his titles came from articles, right? And it can let me know. So his titles came from articles. It's actually a mix of both. So what you're mostly saying right here. So he took already successful viral videos from competitors. So many of these biggest creators, yes. So what he basically did. So did he basically take already outlier videos from competitors, and then he took ones from articles too, and then he basically transformed it and replicated it to get the success? Exactly. So you're right. You nailed it. He's taking already going viral videos from already going viral channels, and he's basically bringing them articles, bringing AI articles, and then he's transforming the title like what's already working for other channels. So you see, he's like, it's why, and then the works well. So we go to his most popular. I'm pretty sure his most popular video has how. Yeah, how like. But what I would stick to is an angle. Why, this, why, this, why, this, why. The angle works. The angle works. The angle works. The angle works. So you just want to basically fall behind the angle, and then make yours way better titles. You see his angles. They added a comparison everyone else. So with a negative result failed. That creates the yeah. So the change of edit, yeah, comparison. It's just trying to try it, but yeah. So what did he do that passed it? That didn't fail. Like, did he change the title, like the title angle? What did he do that made it go successful? He didn't just change the words, yeah. Psychology behind this. He changed the article, yeah. So the article was this. And you can see this article. This is a real article. We go to this Google, search this. You can see this is a real article. You see, yeah, this is a real article. So he basically took an ongoing viral article and brought it to AI and then got the script to it. And then got the title to it. Basically, the method I'm teaching y'all. Literally. He said he took the outliers, the fact that from other competitors. Aggressive title, yeah. It's his most evasions, political joke, yeah. So this is basically the method. This is basically the method he did, and yeah, we're gonna leave it as that. And if y'all want this Google doc sheet, it'll be below the stream. Check it out. Alright, so it'll be below the stream. Check it out if you want. Alright, I'm gonna rename it for y'all to give it to y'all, but yeah. He said, Tyrese don't even care about the subscriber count. Nah. That's what I like about him. Nah. I get straight to the point over here. We don't play no games when it comes to this knowledge. Alright, so it's gonna be right there for y'all to access. It's gonna be below the stream. Alright, so we had another video we want to react to of Romero's. Yeah, Romero's good. He's me and his skill set. I feel like we're the best in the space right now. The best in the space.
Research on it.
We got the most sauce. Alright, so yeah, let's watch this right here. This is legit. This is legit, chat.
Hi everyone, and welcome to another tutorial. Today
He's
we're going to
legit.
take
He's
a look
legit.
at
He's legit,
something
chat.
a little bit different, which a lot of
Bro,
people
he's legit.
exactly how going with. Pick this one, which this channel gets its click on it. It says here you have this room, and you are shown with this screen here.
He's
Now,
legit,
what you want
chat.
to do is you just want to go down here. It says right here, list of niches. Now, when you click on it, it says here, click me, and then when you click on it, you have to then send off to request access to actually be able to access the list of niches, which I already have open here. If you watch this one video, you can literally adapt this to almost to any niche, for example. I picked this one, which I honestly have I know nothing about. I never watched this. I never looked at it. So this, for me, is completely brand new. And so here you have, example number one. You can go into the, it'll open up into a new channel here, and then it comes up with this.
Hold up.
Now, this channel
hold up.
great.
Nah, because I get mad about that. Hold up.
I already picked a video at random.
Hold up, chat.
I picked this one. at random because it was posted 4 days ago and it's actually doing very, very well. Now, I don't know where this channel gets it.
All right, so chat, before y'all even come out with Miro, put some respect on bro's name. Bro's legit. He's not like these other course sellers who scamming. They are selling $400 for a course. His school is only 27. He's not no scammer. Call the other gurus who scamming before you come for bro. You know? And I'm gonna say it again. Call the other guru scammers before you come for my boy. Yeah, much respect, bro. All right, so let's go to here. All right, so yeah, let's go to this. All right, let's watch it, chat.
Hi everyone, and welcome to another tutorial. Today we're going to take a look at, something a little bit different, which a lot of people have been asking for, how to edit other different type of videos, like for other types of niches. Now, even though it's real simple to apply anything you learn within the community, any niche, there's a lot of people which still do not know exactly how to apply it to any niche. To start out with, I'm going to start from zero. Now, I prepared something before, so a little bit of things, but I'm going to do it in a way that you understand exactly how to do it from the very beginning. When you come to the Views for Income group, you click here, it says Classroom, and you are shown with this screen here. Now, what you want to do is you just want to go down here. It says right here, List of Niches. Now, when you click on it, it says here, click me, and then when you click on it, you have to then send off to request access to actually be able to access the list of niches, which I already have open here. If you watch this one video, you can literally adapt this to almost to any niche, for example. I picked this one, which I honestly have I know nothing about. I never watched this. I never looked at it. So this, for me, is completely brand new. And so here you have, example number one. You can go into the, it'll open up into a new channel here, and then it comes up with this, Justice Spotlight. Now, this channel looks great. And
yeah, bad school, it's legit. And I'm gonna promote it again. I know I don't promote people's courses, but this ain't no course. He's legit. But it's my boy. So what I can vouch for is as much knowledge as he's putting into here, I can see off these videos. This Ramir's legit. So go and buy it right here. Go and buy this. Pay for it. It's $37 right here. Yeah, he upped it. It used to be $27. Now it's $37. Go buy it. Go buy it. It's worth it.
And it looks good. I already picked a video at random, so I picked this one at random because it was posted 4 days ago and it's actually doing very, very well. Now, I don't know where this channel gets its clips from. We're just going to take clips from this channel already, so you don't have to look for them somewhere else because they're literally right here in front of you, okay? So I had opened up the video. Here is the video opened up like that. Okay, good. So you really don't have to do anything for this video, but like, for example, if you wanted to make a thumbnail, you could make a thumbnail that looks exactly like this with the blonde woman on.
Yo, one of my fans just leaked at Chris's channel, bro. They sent it to my DMs. What the heck? Yo, Chris from YouTube wanted me. Bro, he said, yo, bro, don't believe that kid. He runs kid channels. What the fuck, for real? Bro, this dude just leaked Chris's channel out of nowhere. Yeah, bro, look, he literally leaked it. Look. You see, Gray Simmons. 2K, look, this is Chris's channel. You see, wow. So he just sent me a chat. Bro, he sent me a chat. Look. He said, look, you see right here, Chris right here? He sent me out of nowhere. He says, bro. I said, how'd you find it? He said, don't waste your money. They're fucking bullshit. He said, doing kid stuff. He said, I believe 100% that channel's not his. Yeah, he's the one who sent it. And he's like, yeah, for real, bro. For real, thanks, bro. Good looks, man.
On one side and the judge on the other side. And you could do this, and there's a Photoshop tutorial that shows you how to do all of this. But today we're not taking a look at that. We're taking a look at how to actually edit the video. So I went here, and first thing you want to do is you want to download the video. Now you can use Cobalt tools, whatever site or program you use to download YouTube videos. You just go ahead and do that, and just download the video to your computer. Good. Now that you've downloaded the video to your computer, the next step is that, okay, you want to be able to, you got to remake the script. So if you play this video,
I've been telling y'all that though. He's legit. As y'all can see, his method is just like mine's, the ones I show, but his is just way different, way more explaining, way better.
so it has the actual people talking. You have the woman talking, the judge talking, and then there's some clips here which I noticed are in black and white where there's a narrator.
Most relatives raising prisoners' kids spend over 40% of their monthly income.
Now, the narrator talking is AI. We don't care about the narrator. Another thing you just have to keep in mind, which I will get back to later, is for some reason, this is this court case, and at a certain point, it just goes into like random clips of like people getting caught cheating, whatever. And that's like basically the rest of the video. Now, it's just a filler video. At the end, your video has been downloaded to your computer, so hopefully you know how to do that. Now, what you want to do is you need a script. So you're not actually going to use them talking at all, because we're trying to avoid as much copyright issues as possible. So we're not even going to use any of the clips of them talking, because we don't want it to lead back to the very original clip. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this very, very simple for everyone, okay? We're going to come down, and if hopefully you have your Views for Income plugin installed, which I have right here, and you have summary, and then you can click on have it create a script, literally the click of a button. I'm just going to show you, guide you through that, and then you're going to see how easy this actually is. Now, trust me. When I started making videos a year ago, I didn't have any of these tools. So I learned how to use these tools in the last couple of months. And let me tell you, it's a game changer. It would take me hours to make a video. Now it literally takes me minutes. By minutes, I mean you could make a video like this. 45 minutes, you will be done with a video. And the faster you work at it, the faster you become. So all you got to do here is click on this. You click on ChatGPT with your plugin. You wait a second for it to load. Or make videos. Video you're going to see right here, and for everyone, okay, plug it. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this very, very here, click of a button, this act by minute in the fast on this. And it basically will go up to see what it says. At the top it says summarize the transcript of a YouTube video in 10 bullet points. And what the video is about, and then here it basically has the entire transcript of the video, which is automatically copied over from YouTube. 10 bullet points, and and basically what you're going to do now is, okay, so you can't really do anything with this 10 bullet points, but I have a little trick up my sleeve which actually figured this out, and all you're going to do is with this already here, so now with all of that information in ChatGPT, now keep in mind this is the free version. I don't have the paid version, so you can do this completely in the free version, and it will work. You just tell it, can you expand on each point, but make it as if a narrator is describing what happens in the video? Wow. Like, for example, the judge said this, or the mother said that. Also, I need each point to be at least 1,000 characters. That is it. That is all you need to do. And then once you do that, you send it off. So after writing that, so now what it's doing is it'll give you for each point, it's expanding each point into a wall of text pretty much. I don't know if it'll be exactly 1,000 words each, but it should be enough to make it work. So I've already done this, okay? And I've already copied and pasted everything into this. Now what this is a free text-to-speech by CapCut. Now, you can use this also in the software. I don't use it in the software because doing it like this is much faster. So I will leave the link below to this. You can just click on it, and it'll bring you to this page here. You have so many voices here to choose from. I've chosen this one.
Hi there. Feel free to enter your text here and select a voice to try.
Now, a lot of these voices, people have told me that the voices here are actually on the same level as the 11 Labs voice. This here is completely free. It's made by CapCut. It's free. And the only thing is you can only copy 5,000 characters into this text box at a time.
Wow.
So already having created that, okay, I chose, you can choose anyone. You can also like, they have trending, narration, character. You have all the weird characters from from like different TV shows. I don't know who these other guys are. I picked Myra.
Hi there. Feel free to enter.
She sounds great. You got Mickey Mouse here if you want to do that. So we're not going to pick Mickey Mouse. We've chosen Myra. I already have the audios done, and it was 2 files. 2 files, and it was, I think, a total of like 9,100 characters, which actually is enough for a little over 8 minutes, almost 9 minutes. You want to make an 8-minute video? You can even make a shorter video. The 8-minute video is only for monetized channels to be able to put ads in the middle, put more ads in the middle of the video, which are called mid-roll ads. But it doesn't have to be 8 minutes. You can make it less, you can make it more, you can make it as long or as little as you want. It's not that complicated to figure out. Now, we have all of this done, we have our video, we've downloaded the video to the computer, we have our script, which then you have expand, point.
Alright, so yeah, hey chat, if y'all want niches, here go niches, bro. Here go the Notion link he sent me. Growth sent me. He sent me this that says the growth channels library. So there's a lot of these niches right here. So I picked my niche from this list. My evasions, this is how I found my niche. Like that $5 RPM niche. The evasions, that's how I came up with my idea, my niche. It tells you outliers. It basically tells you about the niche. Like if we go to click it, this channel is making long hour videos. So yeah, so we go to this green dot evasions. Literally, so he sent me this. I didn't have none of this until he sent me it. He sent me out of nowhere. I'm like, oh, wow, bro, for real? I'm like, for sure, bro. Thanks, Brody. So that's how I felt this evasion channel stuff. So I see this channel right here, 93 videos. He has about 500K subscribers, 100 million. I say, yo, this ain't luck. Right here, this ain't luck. This is something that's working. And he's pulling consistent views. That's what I look for. I look for consistent view videos like this. I look for smaller channels and higher channels. That's how I know if a niche is good or bad. And this niche right here is good. And I use Nextlab to find similar channels. He said, can I get that niche list? Yeah, my boy sent me it. Notions. It's where you can find like basically niche ideas at. Like cars, find we got a lot of shit in here. About before fire. Like there's a lot of shit in here like about history, about celebrity drama. Like there's a lot of niches in here on rap. Like look. A lot of these great niches, bro. 4 RPM about streamers. And then we got one about, he said, yo, I did not know you had all this fucking sauce. Yeah, you did not know I had as many methods until I go live and show them. And then people think I'm weird because I go live and show the methods. You know? We got one right here with police body cam about medical politicians. Like we gotta click it. Outlier videos right here.
Don't do this. What are you doing?
And these videos are stolen. These ain't his. I think I made a stream on how to do these thumbnails. But yeah, these videos, he either took them from other channels or either got them from Reddit or either took them from other companies or either paid for them through police station sources. Yes, the police station sources, bro. Exactly what I said. Or on the online forums, bro. Exactly what I said. It depends on where you live at. If you live in USA, then you got to pay for clips like this. You can either take them from other channels, but it's risky. You're going to get copyrighted. So I would just say buy them from other sources. It's a lot that you got to go by. So that niche right here, I'll avoid a niche. It's a great RPM niche. It's great for it get great views. Like we can see how much the channel made with Nextlab. So we go to Nextlab. We can see We can see right here. So Notion basically told us $5 RPM. Right? It's around a $5 RPM, I believe. And we can see like the category he posted for his most popular vid. We go to category checker. We can do this for any YouTube video. This is how I found out to see what the competitor posted his category in and know so I could post the right one on mine so I could go viral. He said, there's a lot of stars you brought to YouTube that shouldn't have been brought to YouTube. You shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. You're not my dad. You're not my mom. You didn't nut for me. I'm just a coach. Listen to my knowledge. I'm putting you on with sauce. Just chill out, bro. Yeah, you either put on people in blogs or entertainment. You could copy and paste this to AI and copy and paste his title. It'll basically tell you what to put on if you're gonna replicate it. If you're gonna make another one like that. But yeah, you see, he's not overcutting the screen. He's making room for the timestamp. That's mainly what you want to look for in a thumbnail. He's making room for that timestamp. You see, he's not overcutter. So it brings up the CTR, but it has to be curiosity. It has to drive a point to where a viewer can feel something. Like, if it's a body cam footage, it needs to have like a woman being mad or a woman being arrested, but text up on the screen like, oh, she got arrested for firing shots at this officer like this. Like some clickbait, you know? Something that will grab attention, curiosity got. It has to have arrows. It just can't take up the whole fucking screen, you know? You want to do it like this, competitors don't his. And I made a stream already how to do these type of thumbnails. If you go back to my channel. I would say avoid this niche because it's talking about news and politics. And you could get banned for that. He said, bro, you got all these good ass niches, bro. You inspire me a lot off these streams. He said, don't stop streaming. Appreciate you. He did these on Photoshop. What is that effect he used? This is Topaz Labs. This is Topaz Labs. Topaz Labs, this is Sharpen. And this is Glow. What he basically did was blur his background, and then he made this green, and then he made this white. He blurred it, Gaussian blur, and then he did it for the same thing. And then that right, that's a texture. He basically used Photoshop. He said, so what if I can't do a thumbnail? I'll skip it and try to find another outlier. Find a way easier and easy niche to do. If you can't do no thumbnail, no niches like this, then hire a designer or either skip it or find a way better RPM one. Don't even overstress yourself. But if you're willing to put in money or willing do the ChatGPT way or Pixel way to come up with the ideas, Pixels, instead of you paying for a full designer, you can use Pixels. All you just do is paste the competitor's URL, and it's like $16 per month. It's cheap as fuck. And it makes the whole thumbnail for you. You can really give it the prompt, give it what you want. Like, the pricing of it is, I believe, it's $28 per month. And it's yearly $56, but it's $28 per month with 18,000 credits. Like, you can't beat that. It's better than you spending over $550 fucking dollars on a thumbnail designer. This shit could do it for you. All you gotta do is paste the competitor's URL, and it's gonna recreate it in its own way and give you the recreated transformative version. And you probably ask me, how do I get the prompt? Well, basically, you copy this URL, you copy it, and then you paste it there, or you either give it to ChatGPT and have ChatGPT analyze, or have Gemini analyze this video and give you the prompt to it. Or either copies URL to Pixels. Pixels got a slot for that. You just come in here, Pixels got a slot for that shit. You just come in here, and then when you buy it, it says recreate. You just drop the URL here. You drop the URL, and basically you drop the prompt. You basically drop the prompt, and you tell what you want. And you upload you can upload the competitor's thumbnail. You can upload the competitor's thumbnail here, and it can analyze it, and then you can do the title. So you can basically get a transform the title from using ChatGPT or using Gemini or using Claude or many ways. Yeah, and then you just give it your transformative title. So basically, you can say the competitor's title, and then you can give it the transformative version so it knows. And then what it's going to do is make you a thumbnail, a transformative thumbnail, and this shit is worth it. It's better than paying for a designer. He's like, oh, whoa, you see? Yeah, bro, there's so much sauce. I know, bro. That's why I'm bringing it to YouTube. Bringing it to YouTube on these streams. And people tell me, oh, bro, stop streaming. I'm like, bro, if I do a long form, it won't change the difference. I feel like a long form video and a stream is basically like the same thing. It's just you're streaming in real time where people could chat with you and comment at. and chat with you. You can see the live chat, you know. Alright, so this is about police body cam. So you want to find smaller channels like this, but this niche is starting to get oversaturated a little bit. And you can see if his views drop, you know it's oversaturated. You know the angle, it could be the hook, or it could be the idea itself, or it could be just too many people doing it. But clips like this, you can always get these clips. So you could try to find a way better clip. Because if you want to go or steal clips, you gotta give credit to these owners, or either you gotta get in contact with a police station to get these clips, footages. It's a lot. A niche like this got banned. I'll avoid a niche. You see, it's terminated. I will avoid it. He's using Donald Trump. Don't use nothing about with Donald Trump in it. Pictures, it's gonna get you banned. Don't do it. A niche like this could stay around for over years. $7 RPM. Yeah, great niche. It goes with the niche of my evasion channel, my military channel. Yeah, you see 29,000 subscribers. Yeah, you see 29,000 subscribers. Yeah, it has consistent views. 47 videos. He said people still don't appreciate your hard work, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, they won't. And it's cool. You see, yeah, you 200K, but he has to be active. He can't be skip. Like he's not even active as he should be. But yeah, it's a great niche. But you want to find other channels, like smaller channels with a similar channel branding. What I mean by similar channel branding, I'll even pull out NextLab. NextLab is 16 euros. 16 euros per month. Next up is 16 euros. Alright, so you could either go to similar channels right here, and you could go to videos, or you could go to shorts. And you could search it like right here, and it's going to find you similar channels right here with the similar channel branding. But you want to, of course, find a niche that's still active. You don't want to go to a niche that's not posting. Like, that's bad. You need a niche that's posting, like, daily, like, every day as it should be. Like, it can't be skipping months. If it's, like, skipping 11 months to 1 year, that's not a full sustainable niche, bro. I wouldn't go into it. I would find active channels like this. You use NextHub like this. This will be a similar channel with similar channel. You see right here? You see the profile picture white with white? That's what you call similar channel branding. You want to see a similar channel branding like this? You want to go to videos. And you could go to here and find similar more channels. Like you can search it again through this other smaller channel. That's how you find smaller competitors, bro. And you can go by largest, and you can go through smallers. And then you want to go with smaller channels. You want to find smaller channels pouring in 20K, 50K, 30K, 10K views on latest video. That's high demand, low supply, meaning those channels are getting these views and it's not oversaturated yet. And y'all probably ask me, oh, bro, what do you mean by oversaturated, bro? So basically what I mean by this, the list right here. So you want to look for overall score, 20K to 40. You want to look for you want to avoid some 60 average views, 500K. Some aiming for 1 average subscribers, 1 million top creators. You don't want to go against you want to go against the smaller creators. It's the only way you stand out. That's the only way you outrank all the smaller channels. To take your spot. Take their spot, to get their spot, to go and search, to take your viewers, bro. You see 11K, 4K to 11K, 19K videos. You see this? You see this? And then you see, what I want to avoid too is, the Google's going to tell you this. If he's, we'll wait for this. If they give it 7 days and it's still at 100 views, you want to look for something consistent. Like, he got to be posting like every single like day for it. Like, he can't be skipping months. You want to look for something like this, like smaller channels like this, 900,000 views 2 weeks ago, like consistent like this with the same thumbnail format strategy with the same. It got to be pulling consistent views like this. Like, we see that. We got to open this right here. This goes with my evasion channel. This fits with my evasion. This topic. Like, you see? Of course, not in a repetitive video. No, not like that. You gotta have a commentary. You don't want to put just music in the background. Nah, that's repetitive. You don't want to do that, chat. That's bad. Alright, so yeah, you want to find smaller channels, but with like 2K to 3K or 1K subscribers or 5K. The least I'll go is 50K or less. 50K or less. That's the least I'll go. He said, "What's the least you'll do? At least 6 months." And see, and I'll then after 6 months, I'll go with my Arctic analytics, go with my Arctic and see if it's pulling the right amount of views I should be pulling, and see if the channel's healthy to keep going. Or then yeah, but after 1 to 6 months, you should already be monetized. If you're not monetized, bro, then your niche is cooked. Your niche is cooked. It's either that the title framing, or either the thumbnail framing, or either you're not falling behind a working pattern, or you're not doing what's already working for others, but inventing it. You don't want to reinvent the wheel. You want to make it something that's already working, but make it way different, way similar to that Val video, Val similar thumbnail format, like right here, you know. And that's showed at the starting of the video. If you go to the starting of the stream or all my streams, I will show you how to do it. Yeah, most popular 2 months ago. 2 months, you see, and you need to take oldest right here. 5 months ago you started. We're gonna be most popular oldest 1.6. So you're 43. You want to find smaller channels like this that's doing well, bro. Like smaller channels, and you want to make sure it's commentary. You don't want to make sure it's like repetitive, you know. So if we're gonna click this, I'm pretty sure it's repetitive. You want to make sure it's commentary on it. Like a commentary voiceover got to be on it. Yeah, why is there a girl's channel right here? Victoria Official. What the fuck is her channel in here for? We got the videos. 280 videos. Yeah, they're starting to use AI girl profile. They use that for the trust score. It's called trust score way. Trust score way. But the thing is, he's not doing YouTube the right way. He's keeps switching. It don't look neat, bro. Like first they want post script. Like, bro, just pick a fucking angle. Just pick a fucking angle. Like what the fuck? Pick a niche and stick with it. Stop switching niches around, bro. Like you see right here, so you see his channel 31 videos, and he has about more 200,000. You see, look, he has consistent views. You need to look for something consistent like this. Like, you see, over a month ago, 100,000 views, and we see the art. We can see the RP next lab. We can analyze it and see how much money this channel made alone. This channel would have made alone. It feels, yeah. And next lab, it's not really pretty sure. So you always want to check with a YouTube monetization checker tool. And you always want to check to see if they got the join icon. That's how you check it too. $2 RPM, yeah, it's not. I'll go make longer videos. Longer videos than my competitors, and I'll make a better hook in theirs, better titles in theirs, better thumbnails in theirs. But I'll stick to the thumbnail format. Like if yours is doing white, I'll do another one white, but with a way better boat, with a way better text, way transformative text, and way better a similar lookalike title. You know, and you want to have a similar lookalike script, but way stronger script. That's what these gurus didn't want to tell you. Yeah, when you have a similar lookalike script, but way better, your YouTube puts your video and adjust it with the other competitor's video. You gotta think a computer is running this algorithm. Like the algorithm is ran by a virtual computer. A virtual computer. It scans through your scripts. If your scripts is a lookalike script like the competitors, it will start putting your video. It will start putting your video under that competitor's video, like under his suggest. You'll see him on search. So let's say up next. Up next when we enter video in. Up next it'll be suggested. Or it'll be on the homepage. He'll start seeing bro, this algorithm is smart. And guess what? And another thing I want to tell you, when y'all use people's clip search, give credit, because guess what? If that video goes viral, you didn't notice. You didn't, I don't want to leak this, but you didn't know. When you use somebody's clip, guess what? The algorithm is smart. It will start putting that viral video of yours under that person's homepage, or under that person's homepage, or under that person's search feed. If you're using clips and using it for your search, if you go viral, it'll put your short under the search feed where they can see it. That's how smart the algorithm is starting to get. It knows everything. It knows when you're stealing a video. It knows when it's transformative. That's why when you see a lot of when people don't put hard work into it and they don't put the right amount, the algorithm won't even tend to push that video. It knows it's lazy fucking effort. It knows you didn't even try. You didn't put as much work as you should have been putting in. That's why it's not gonna push it. It's not gonna reward it. The algorithm is smart for this. And I'm not a pro. I'm not an expert at YouTube, but I know some shit. And I'm giving y'all the sauce that I know. Yeah, the channel got. I don't want to laugh at it, but the shit got terminated because, bro, he was doing some. He either was doing political content or either he should have just stuck to boats. He was putting political people in his fucking dumbhouse. That's the reason why YouTube's gonna ban you, bro. You shouldn't do that. And this is a risky ass niche. Let's go to it. Alright, so you see this channel went viral because of breaking news style. I ain't even gotta second guess it. And breaking news styles will make this channel something. Look, you see right here this thumbnail style, and these title formats, title framing. Like, yeah. So you can see, look, he puts text right here, but he makes room for the timestamp. He don't overcrowd the thumbnail. Like overcrowd, you need room for the timestamp. So whatever you're doing, you always need room for that timestamp. And there's a pattern that was shown, and then now he switches it up. So you see. Next, what he's doing is two patterns. He'll do the text right here, and then he'll do the breaking news, and then he'll do the text right here, he'll do the breaking news. Whatever works well for him, and that's how he's getting consistent views. Consistent views and producing so many viral videos. Y'all can literally do that for y'all needs. So y'all can do the text right here, the breaking news, text right here, breaking news. If you see another competitor that went viral with the breaking news for your niche, do the breaking news. If you see a competitor that went viral with the text right here, do a niche spin. Like there's many ways you can do it with YouTube. Alright, so we can see the next niche leak. The last one will be tonight. I already got enough streams on my channel. I might come back in a few weeks. I'm gonna be mad when I get these dreads cut, bro. I'm gonna be sick. I had them for 7 years. Analytics. He said, bro, we need somebody in the game like you, bro. You're so smart at this. We won't learn this from the other group. I know you won't. The amount of styles you're not going to learn this shit from the other channels. Promise you not. That's why I tell you, go ahead and unsubscribe. It's on you. And much knowledge I show is, that's on you, bro. Whatever you do with it, if you take action, it's you. You know? It's you. As much knowledge as I bring to YouTube, you're not learning this shit nowhere else, and it's a guarantee you're not. You're not. You're just not. Alright, so we're gonna see the revenue per million. This channel has at least 19 million views, and we can see last 30 days it got about 1 million views gained. So it's starting to die out a little bit because we go to lifetime right here, we go to years, we can see monthly. It went up a bit, but when it has at its peak, it would go up and then it would die down a bit. So you want to see when the trends is dying down, like when the channel fully died down. So you want to see the months, like yeah, it's just about you seeing the months, like it started. Like you want to analyze that, like see when it's died down and see like what's causing the low views, the scripts, whatever. You want to analyze that, and you can use that with AI. You see $8,000 with a $5 RPM. So if this channel made at least, so all it takes is channel right here, 1 million views. All it takes for one of these. Let's do the math. Let's leave the screen right there. Let's do the math, folks. Let's add it up, and I'm gonna give y'all some sauce. So y'all probably don't know. Oh, bro, how much money can you make from this search and search with these amount of views? I'm gonna give y'all the sauce right here. So we go to this. What is? If you get a $5 RPM and you get one video with 100K views, you can smoothly make. Let's do the math. Let's go to right here. You say you are fucking dominated. I know. Alright, so we go right here. Yo. So with a $5 RPM, so if you had 100,000 views, 82,000 views, how much would he make from 2 videos alone with a $5 RPM, YouTube RPM? And since it's long form pays you more. Short form is 0.1 cents. That's why a lot of people do long form because that's where the money is, chat. But I think most of these celebrities like Kai Cenat, Speed, Ty Little, and Agent, they post in long form because long form is where the money at. And then Ricardo do long form, you know? They don't do short form for short form is low. They do shorts, they do both, but long form is where the bread is for real. Why do you think back then they used to get allegations about them view bombing, but they never did that? No, they never did that. I don't think so. I think it was false. So we go right here. We copy this and we'll see. You see right here? With a $5 RPM, $5 RPM, 100,000 views made him $500. And you gotta think, one with 80K views with a $5 RPM, $400. So I'm gonna tell you a little. No. I'm gonna tell you a little secret how to bring up your RPMs. So I gotta read this out. So whatever your competitor's doing right here, if your competitor, say your competitor's making a 10-minute video, you wanna go up 30 minutes. 30 minutes, up that length. The longer the viewers stay, if these viewers can stay longer on the video and the watch time goes up in the AVD and the CTR relies on the thumbnail. If the thumbnail is good, you're going to get these amount of views, but if the CTR is not good, it could affect the views, right? But mainly what you want to focus on to bring up this RPM is this AVD and watch hours. Whatever, if this video still, say if your competitor's making a 15-minute video, make yours 25 minutes, and the longer the AVD is, the longer that money you can make from that video. So, and the amount of views, because you gotta think, YouTube push longer videos. You know, and you don't want to have overcrowded thumbnails. Like you see how they make room for the timestamp. Every single thumbnail I show you, like it's not over. You don't want to overcrowd it. You know how they make room for the timestamp. Literally, you don't want to overcrowd the thumbnails. It'll be bad. And then what you want to do, so if you're doing a thumbnail, whatever, you get the image, you want to ask the AI, so give it an image, give AI the images, whatever, ask it, so you add arrows to this, basically you can ask it for your clips, you add it in all your thumbnails. So you add arrows to this, you add circle effects to here, it'll let you know, no, you don't need to add circle effects for these type of thumbnails. Like, there's many ways you can do it. You can ask it for flares, glares, whatever, transitions, all that shit. And if you want to find more competitors, you just basically go the niche overview, and then that's how we found more small channels, small competitors. You see, he made 22K. It's saying, yeah, and you see, this is an evergreen niche. But there's many ways you can do it, chat. Many niches out there, and I know most of y'all still ain't gonna get started. And still ain't gonna give 30, 60 days. That 30, 60 days could change your life. I'm telling you, bro. These streams could change your life. He said, you're not just up here yapping, you're getting straight to the point. You're actually bringing value to the platform, I know. So more, yeah, I know. Alright, so go to this. You see 2 weeks ago, we look for all videos, look. We want to look for their average subscriber count. We want to see a subscriber. If they're pulling more views than our average, we know that that's an outlier, bro. We know that, literally, fucking what I said. 47,000 subscribers and it's pulling more than average. We know that that's an outlier. Something's going viral. Like, it's an outlier. Meaning there was an article that was out about it or people were searching for it. People want to see this about this topic more. Or he either took what already going viral from another channel. Another channel just brought it to a new one and changed the angle around for it. Or gave new updates about the topic. It's just like, don't enter niches you don't think you could be good at. Unless you got a friend or somebody that knows about that niche. You know, unless you want to sit there and learn hours about that niche, you know? Don't just enter niches just to enter them. And if I could ask you a question, bro, do you think you could produce over 1,000 videos in this? How would you come up with these ideas? Would you take your titles? Would you take your titles, do the outlier method, or would you go through the articles, see if there's valid articles allow with this niche, give it your bio, and see a working format angle? Yeah. Yeah, so this is a great niche right here, but yeah. Underwood Life, yeah. So we could find smaller channels like this. Smaller channels pulling and go views. We can see how much money you made from this channel alone. How much RPM this is. Revenue per milli. He said, bro, you to be doing shit, don't even notice you doing shit sometimes. Yeah. But I guess to the point that teach our ways to grow. Alright, so you see $3 RPM, he made 6,000. So, yeah. Put 1,000 views. So, yeah. It's USA. You want to go to USA, and then you want to go to older audience. So, you want to go to older audience, pay you more. Yeah, so you want to go to older audience, pay you more. Like, these are documentary type adult videos that adults watch. And YouTube is going to put advertisement on the videos longer. Yep. So, yeah. Most channels are slowly joining outcome, but they're monetized once it's show right here. Yeah. You can see 7 million views. You can see he started last year, August 17th, 2025, and we're going to show the overview. So, yeah, don't fucking make excuses. Oh, bro, it's too late to start a channel, bro. Bro, it's too, I don't know about that niche, bro. Don't make excuses like this. And I'm going to show you how to know about this niche and how to know if you got this title from articles again. Okay? I'm going to show you how again. It works for, my methods work for any niche. I'm powerful. I got that many, my methods are good. I'm good. Alright, so we go to zoom in. We go to overview.
2 boys, both.
We go to overview. You see right here, 6K 8-24 2025. Let's move over my camera. I need y'all to see. No, I need y'all to see this. Look at this. 8-22 2025 to 2,000 channel views. Now he's at 7 million views. And you see, look, and we go shorts. He's on shorts. Let's see how many short views he got. I don't think shorts. I think he had got some. You see, it don't even really. See, he's not doing as much shorts. Let's go to his most popular. Yeah, he's not doing as much shorts. So what mainly the views came from is his long form, bro. And he should have made 6,000 already from it. He said, so what is this niche about? Basically, this is how I find out what this niche is about. I come in here, and if I don't know nothing about this niche, know nothing about, so I basically come in here. And I do this for every single niche. Every single niche, the adjustment to know, and then I basically analyze to see what's causing it to go viral. So I'm basically give y'all my prompt from earlier. It'll be below the description. How we're going to see if they're taking these titles from articles or whatever. So yeah. Alright, so I'll basically go to here. I'll basically copy this bio. He said, bro, you barely speak English. You barely like trap more Ross. Bro, what y'all with the smart comments, chat? This shit is terrible, bro. I should go to copy right here. Look at this, and we just paste this. We paste this here, chat. And then what it's going to do is it's going to tell us, and then what I can do at the top, I can say, what is this niche? So, what is this niche? And then you basically ask it, so how's he coming up with ideas? It's mainly from articles or other outliers. There's no other way of doing it. It's other articles or either ongoing outliers. It's 2 ways. Or ongoing outliers could be other channels that had success with it and he just replicated it. I know about this shit, bro. This game is over. I'm not, my knowledge ain't where's out fully, but I know some shit. I'm proving these days. We can see right here in these analytics, it says this channel right here, so Streets Documentary, we can see right here, so it says the viral, so transformations. And we can say, so psychology trigger behind it. So I can say, so. And we can see this. We can see if he got it from articles or other successful channels. It's a mix. So he basically did a mix. So he's basically going what other channels are already posted and then taking inspiration from there. So I could say, can you analyze me? So can you track down channels he took these outliers from and track down the articles and then give me the links? I want to see them. So I want to see where he's getting these ideas from. It's gonna say check. You see right here. So look. Oh yeah, it's over. So you see. Alright, so we can see if he got it from smaller. We go to his most popular. This is how we see if he copycatted it, chat. We basically go to here. We basically go. There's many ways you could do it. You could either go to here, search it on Google, search the title on Google. You can see if you got it from an article. That would tell you right there. And if it been 2 weeks ago when he first posted it, we know that it was taken from an article. Yeah, so it's February 27, 2026. Yeah, he got that shit from an article. He got this from an article. Yeah, he got this from an article. 100%. 100%. Or he either took it from an ongoing viral outlier from another channel, but made his title way better with AI. You see right here? Look. You see? 2 weeks ago, 3K, look, 13 days ago, and then we can see if we got it from other channels. We basically go right here and then click star. We put star or do the incognito mode way. But yeah, so if there's other channels he didn't replicate it from, he got it from article. Mostly got it from article. And we can see this niche, so I can say explain this niche in a few words. And you can say if I'm a beginner, explain this niche in a few words. What is this niche about? In a few words, street documentary, hood history. About hood things, about street documentary, like street gangs, you know? That tells you right there, street gangs and crips. Gangs and crips and wars and cartels. Cartels and street true crime. Yeah. And then you see it's descriptions of gangs, you see? It's how you analyze any channel, know the niche. And then you could do it next step too. So if you don't know, if you got next step, you could go to analytics right here, analytics. And there's a way where you could go to category. Category tells you everything right there, you know. So you can use that, you could get that to AI, and AI will go off the category, and then it will tell you what this niche is in a few words. Like you see category crimes, documentary, Memphis, and basically like history type, documentary type videos, true crime videos, street gangs. So yeah. Alright, so let's finish watching Romero's video, then I'm in the stream and I'm gonna probably do another niche tonight. And then I'm gonna probably be done with streaming for a while. Cause I gotta get my dreads cut, bro. I don't wanna get these shits cut, right? I'm probably gonna work on Faceless channels off stream. And analyze the success of their channels and do like a dive deep in. Like I could do deep research. There's many, I have ChatGPT where I could do research, web search, deep research. I could use many tools. I got many ways.
By point, and then you just copy everything. Now you make sure you erase where it says 0.5. You just only want the text here. That's all you want, okay? And then from there, you have now your script, your big, nice script. You have made your voice using this free software. I'll be leaving links to all of them.
Nitro's in the stream. What's good? Nitro, what's good, bro?
this at the bottom of this video, so you can check it out there.
He said your streams can't be ignored. I know one thing. I know they can be. He said your streams are too good. They can't be ignored.
Now, what we do is we open up our CapCut. Here's the video. There's the video. You drag it onto the timeline where it says cover here, and now the video is in there. Now, what do you want to do? Well, you want to cut this up into clips because you have to rearrange all the clips, because in the current sequence that it is now, it matches the original video. So you want to mix them up, and we don't care about using the original audio in the clip. Because we already have a full script, a narrator narrating the whole thing, and it's already done. So we don't have to use any audio from the original. Now, of course, you can if you want, but what we're doing here is we're just describing the story by showing the scenes. My God, that's a weird reaction on her face. But so what we're doing is we just want to tell the story based off of what actually was said and done in the clip. The story based off of what actually was said and done in the clip. What we do is you want to bring the clip down here, right click on it, and then you want to click on split scenes.
Split scenes.
Now, this is a free feature, so you have no problem with this, and then you just click on it and you got to wait. You have to wait until it'll automatically split every single scene in the video. So there seems to be a small problem here, but you know what? It's not a problem because we can go ahead and easily fix it. Now the problem seems that the scene split detection, so the scene detection and split has left in this gigantic clip here that lasts a couple of minutes. It is unclear why it has not split this, but it's not a problem. The beauty of internet or the software is that we can just go ahead and split it ourselves. So you can just choose. It doesn't. You know what? It doesn't really matter. Choose any section you want, and you can cut it up. So in order to split it, you can either on your keyboard, the default is Control and B. If you're on Windows, if you're on Mac, on Apple, I have no idea what it is. Or you can just go here and press a little icon here. It just says split. So we're just going to go Control B, and then you see if there's a split here now. It's split into a little clip. Just go forward a little bit. Do it again, and you just do this for the length of the clip. It just, you can make it a little bit or as a lot as you want. It doesn't really matter. It's a little difficult to see here on the timeline, but it is definitely, so you can just click it here directly too. And that's it. So I've now manually cut this in the timeline, but it is definitely, so you can just click it here directly too. And that's it. So I've now manually cut this into a lot of small, a lot of large chunks. It doesn't matter. One thing we want to get rid of is, how I told you at the end here, there was these clips which honestly are not really relevant. You right click on here and you just holding and right click, you drag all over this, and then you just erase it, and you got rid of what you don't need. So so maybe just go a little bit back on this one, and there you go, you have the clip now. So here, for example, you have a section of the video that says what the verdict is. So we'll just cut this out, and we will leave this whole verdict part. We'll just cut that out, and we'll bring this to the end. We're gonna use that. We'll just put it up here, and we'll use it at the end because that's the verdict usually comes at the end. So now we've gotten rid of the clips we don't need. We have the verdict part at the end, which is what we're looking for. We don't need. The verdict usually comes at that. We'll just put it up here. Part. We'll just cut that out, and we'll bring this to the end. We're gonna use that. We'll just put it up here, and we'll use it at the end because that's the verdict usually comes at the end. So now we've gotten rid of the clips we don't need. We have the verdict part at the end, which is what we're looking for. And now we are ready to make the video. So now from here, you want to import the voices that you made in the free AI software, the narrator. So you just want to bring them in here like that, like this, and you have them. So now they're in the free.
And I'm gonna give y'all some little bit of sauce so y'all can have it. So before we finish watching this, I want you to know the sauce. So I want you to go over y'all analytics. So when y'all go over y'all analytics together, I want you to check the last 28 days. You want to have more newer viewers than the returning viewers. And yeah, these gurus ain't gonna tell you that, but I was just looking out for that. So what you want to have mostly too, Chad, is you want to have more newer viewers than returning viewers. So we go to videos. We go to metrics. He said, you're the only YouTube strategist that would notice it. He said, yeah, because I know, bro. You're right. You want to have more newer viewers than returning viewers. Returning viewers could be about 50. That's people that's returning, like, not going away. Like, keep coming back. Well, what you most likely want to have right here, so if we go to this content, we can check our analytics. I'm going to show y'all some sauce real quick. So you want to go to watch time. We want to go to metrics. You want to go to returning viewers. Alright, so you want to highlight these two right here, returning viewers and newer viewers. You want to have, so if we basically go to, we basically click the see more screen, last 28 days. You can do this for your long form video and your shorts to check it. I'm going to give you some sauce real quick. My PC froze. There's too many tabs open. It's 28 days. All right, so you want to have newer viewers. Yeah, Mero's cool. I didn't say nothing bad about him, bro. He's cool people. He's legit. He's legit. He's not a scammer. He's legit. All right, so you want to have newer viewers than returning viewers. So right here, what you want to basically have, chat, is you want to have more newer viewers than returning viewers. You want to have returning viewers about 22K. Newer viewers 93. So that's how you know if, and then watch time could be up, watch hours. It's, you stay consistent, it can improve. But you want to have more newer viewers than returning viewers. You know? That's what you mainly want to look for too. What these gurus don't want to tell y'all. And you could look up, so things I say in the stream, you could ask ChatGPT it, ask AI, so Terry said, is this true? Yeah, it is. And they will confirm with it, yeah, it is. He's right. Yeah, it is. He said, one thing about you, bro, you never fucking miss these streams. You stream every day. I don't see no guru on a platform doing what you're doing. Facts. All right, so let's go to this.
AI software, the narrator. So you just want to bring them in here like that, like this, and you have them. So now they are clipped together. Now we have a couple of things that we're looking at here. Issue number one is that it seems that a video part is not as long as the audio part. We will get to that in a second. So what we want to do first is we want to start mixing the clips up. Okay, so we want to just highlight the entire, leave out the part with the verdict, leave that to the side, and you want to drag this to the line right above it, because here where it says cover, this whole line here where it says cover, anything you put in this line will automatically fly directly to the beginning on the left here. So that's what makes this so easy to do.
I just want to make my camera a little bit smaller for y'all so y'all can understand it.
So you're just going to pick these ones, just throw them down, bam, there you go, in the beginning. Then you pick a couple from here, drag them down, bam, all the way there. And just do that. Just make sure that your mouse goes directly in between where it looks like the mouse cursor, because you're going to start making the clips shorter and smaller, so you may have to sort of zoom in a little bit. So this makes it just so much easier. So you can take this, you don't even have to see the beginning, you just drag it down and it'll automatically just bring it to the beginning. So that's how easy this is. So I just pick these ones and just put them there, and pick these ones from the beginning and put them here. Now, why am I doing this? Because, well, we don't want the algorithm to detect that the sequence, like the entire sequence of video, matches any other videos. Now, it's okay to use the clips, but we don't want it to, realize that the entire sequence that is being played out is the same as any other video. That could possibly and potentially, bring up some copyright notification for the original channel that posted this video. And that's it. So I've rearranged all the clips by just dragging and dropping them on the bottom. Yep. And we don't want to hear the original audio to this.
And you have not been paying.
So we don't want to hear that. We want to hear our narrator's voice only. So here on the left, where this video is, you have a little speaker here, which you're going to click on, and it is now completely muted, only the video track here. So you won't hear that, but when you press play...
Alongside Stevie's father, the mother served 3 years behind bars.
So you can hear the audio here, and we want to make it a little bit louder. So to make it a little bit louder, you can just, click on here to bring the volume up a little.
And I want to tell you, too, these methods that I show on these streams, these work for any niche. But every niche has a different editing style to a thumbnail style. I told you about thumbnail styles already, but yeah, my methods work for any niche on YouTube, any faceless YouTube automation niche.
Right.
Leading to the aunt stepping in as the guardian.
Any faceless channel niche, bro.
Despite the challenging circumstances.
So we made it louder, about 3.1 dB. Let's bring this one also up to 3.1. So now they're both
upbringing. They're
nice levels. Narrator's talking, that's great. Now, so if I take a look at my script, there is a conclusion which says, the session concludes that the judge announces, etc., etc. So we just want to put this at the end here. So this is the end is, that's not going to let me do that. So in order to fill in the rest of the clip, all you got to do is just take whatever's here already, just copy and paste it. So you highlight it, you press Control-C if you're on Windows, and then you bring your cursor to here, and then it'll probably paste it on the top, and you just bring it to the bottom. And then you want to take this part, maybe a little bit shorter, Control-C, come here to the top, paste it, and then just bring it down there. And then, because you want to use your verdict, what you're going to do is you're going to come here, you can erase this little clip here, and then you're going to drag the verdict like this. Now we want the verdict to be a little bit large, so a little bit longer. So because you cut it from in a bigger clip, then you can just easily expand it out until it gets to the end. And there you go. That is regarding making the video. It's that simple. And we're not done, but this is how simple it is for this step here. So now you have your own script, own narrator, which you picked, which you use free software for. And now you have re-edited the entire video.
He said, so I can hit 100K from these methods you're showing? Yes. If you use them right, yes, you could. Yes, you could. If you use them right, yes, you could.
Also using this thing here. What we want to do is add extra layers of protection regarding...
He said, I can hit 100K subscribers from your methods, yeah. And you could hit over millions of views. If you use them right and watch my streams and... learn the ways, yeah, you could. It's possible. Anything's possible, bro.
Copyright, picking up copyright. So it's so simple to do in here, and this is what I usually do on all of my channels. I've never had a problem. We're not trying to create art. We're just trying to create something that is gonna make us money. That's all we're looking for. So we wanna put like a little box around the entire thing. So we want to put a box around the entire thing. And in order to do that, you have to, so make sure you sort of click on the little zoom plus and minus, which are here on the right. Zoom out so you can see the entire video. And then you want to actually highlight all the clips like that. And then you come here to where it says scale, and then you can make it smaller or larger. Don't do it for some reason when I drag it, it doesn't drag it for all the clips. But doing it this way, it actually makes all the clips at the same time smaller or larger. So now you have that, as you can see, if you drag this along the timeline, now the clips are all the same size. What's next? Well, here in CapCut, if you're using the free version, there's not really that many options you can use. If you want to try and use the free version. So there is this, which actually does not say Pro on it. So this is free. So this is a background that looks like that, which actually is perfect. So what you want to do is you want to just drag this down to here, and it'll put it on a new line. So now you've selected this animation here, which looks good. It's unfortunately there's not really many options here. All of it says Pro. There's this one looks stupid with the clouds, but they're all Pro. So let's just go with this one here, which happens to be free. Okay. So you have your video already put together. So you want to highlight your video, all of it, and just drag it up one. And now it's on the upper level. And this we want to bring to the bottom, which automatically clips it all the way to the beginning here. So what you want to do is you want to repeat this clip, as you can see.
The video opens with the aunt recounting.
Okay, now you have to mute this. Don't forget to mute it again.
Her years of taking
And as
care
you
of.
see, whenever you, let me just mute this for sake of argument. You can see the background that has a little bit of an animation going on. And that's what the video looks like. That is what the final video is going to look like, and it actually looks really good. It should not usually be picked up by the algorithm. Usually mine aren't. But you have the video here. You want to repeat this over and over again. You want to repeat this multiple times. So you put, you select it, Control-C and then Control-V, so copy and paste. So you have to do this a couple of times, and unfortunately, so you can just here. You can highlight multiple, bring this to here. And then it'll make 4 now instead of. I don't know why it makes a new line, but we don't want a new line. But it does. That's how CapCut works. So it's unfortunately something that you will have to get used to and figure out. So whatever is on the top is what is shown on an upper level. So look at these as levels. Lower level is the audio, which is not video, so you can't see it. You can hear it. So this is the bottom level. This is the second level of the video. So it's the bottom level of the video. This is the top level. So whatever is shown on the top will be shown over what is here. So seeing that we want this here in our background, just like that, it needs to go below our video. So now what we have is we have this in the background, this animation, the whole top video in a smaller square. And then now when you play it,
her support for her other children. The mother also tries to downplay Stevie's needs, arguing that she provides necessities such as food and clothes.
You have your video. Your video is pretty much done. Now let's say you want to add an extra, like an additional layer of protection, right? Of course, I gotta look for something that's not pro. Okay, it seems this one is free. So when you click on it,
this is fire with Romero. Then I'm
judge meticulously reviews the mother's.
Okay, so this one here is made a little bit more yellowish. Let's see what does this one look like.
The judge meticulously reviewed.
No, I like this one more. So this is like a filter, and it's free. So you have a whole bunch of pro ones here, which if you are paying the monthly subscription, it's like $9 a month, or it's even less if you're in the States. I think it costs less if you do the yearly one than Europe. All you gotta do is just click on this, drag it to here, and it'll put it in a line above it. Now it does look very small, but this you can just go on, bring your cursor on the very ends. You can just expand this all the way to the end, and it'll just click in. So then you go back to the opposite side. When this line shows up, you drag it over, and now your video has like a yellowish filter on top. And that's pretty much it. That is the video. Now you can, if you want to, you can also add some music. In order for me to add the music, I added it on the very bottom layer because that's the, as I said before, goes whatever is on it goes in layers. So the audio, there's music on it. The music is going to be way too loud, but you can actually lower the volume as you play it.
It says, so how do I see mostly where my viewers is watching my channel from? Settings, bro. So go to audience, right quick, go to audience. I'll show you. Go to audience, go to here, see more. And then it should basically show you right here. So if you go to watch time hours by device type, you can see where they're watching from. They're watching from your mobile phone. So 18 million, you see 16 million views came from mobile phone, computer, 1 million views, TV, 800K, and then tablet is 300K. 300K. So you can see that right there if you view that. But yeah.
When questioned about her ability to support, Stevie the mother explains her current circumstances. She reveals that she works as a roller derby queen, an unconventional but legitimate career, earning an annual income.
So basically that's how you do it. You come here, you click on the audio, and you come to here, and then you can lower the volume from up here of the audio. You can play it while you lower the audio so you can see how loud the music is compared to the narrator.
$48,000. Proud of her progress, the mother...
And that's it. That's perfect. And you want to, of course, you want to make the music the whole...
He said, so I'm going to be too perfect with niches? Nah, some videos will flop, some videos will do bad, but it's not your niche itself. You got to better at hook and better at script. It's a part of YouTube. Every video won't blow up like the way you want it to. It's cool. But you need to know if your niche is oversaturated, or need to know if it's bad, or need to know if you should stay in it, or need to know if you got good views in it.
The whole video, of course, when you copy and paste, it still does that thing that it puts on a separate track. A little bit of a temperamental, so you really got to, this really has to be perfect, precise. I don't know, don't ask me why that is. That's just how they designed it. This is the one thing that I hate about it, but you know, if you have a little bit of patience, you can easily make it work. And that's it. So now the video will end with whatever sticks out the most here. So what sticks out the most in this case? This part here. So you want to take this and just slowly drag your mouse over until you see these arrows pointing left and right. You want to drag this over to here, and then a green line should show up telling you that is the end of all the clips. And that is it. That's it. That's all you got to do. You can add, if you want to add more filters, like some effects, for example. Let's see if there's so anything that can actually disturb the algorithm, because the little,
$760
so in this case,
per month.
There's like these little black dots here. Now these little black dots don't show up in the original video. So when the algorithm goes to analyze it, it's going to see, okay, this video looks like something else, but it must be different because it has these black dots. It is a different color. The audio doesn't match. The sequence of the order of the clips is different. And the music below is, you know, different. And it's in a little square. It's smaller, and there's just animation in the background. So all of these is something that the algorithm's gonna be like, well, you know, this is a little confusing, you know, it's not gonna pick it up, you know, detect it as copyright. Now, of course, with this effect, you can make the effect more
Financially.
For example, so it's like an extra layer of protection. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how you would edit and put together a video in the courtroom drama niche. Now, you can literally apply this to any single niche. You can apply this to WNBA. You can apply this even to celebrities. You can apply this to cartoons. You can apply this to whatever you want. It's very simple to do. And once you've learned all the steps, like you can just erase this video, for example, and the narrator here, and you can keep everything else, and you can just literally copy and paste new video, new narrator clips, and you have all the filters and stuff already done for you. Like, you don't have to do it every single time. It's that simple to do. It's that simple. It's that easy. And once you actually get into the flow of how things work, and you have the pro here, the pro version of CapCut, which is all these features, I'm telling you, the sky is not even the limit. Like, you're gonna blast into space. It's so easy to do. So now you have your video here, and then at the end you have, you know, the verdict.
Dismisses the case, leaving a clear directive for the mother to begin contributing financially to Stevie's care.
There you go. You have the ending part, which is the verdict, which is the clip we put to the side. And the audio matches perfectly. And it was all done entirely for free. Even the music is free. The music was got from the YouTube audio library. It's called Missing Persons by Jeremy Blake. It could not be more simple than this. Now, this is considered an evergreen niche. So you can very easily, you know, make this, upload it, and then you can just watch the views come in over time. Keep making those videos, keep posting. Let me know if you have any questions, and don't forget to check below this video for all the for all the info that you need regarding this video. Guys, I will see you in the next tutorial. Thank you very much.
All right, yeah, real legit. All right, so next one we got about. All right, so I want to go over my analytics. You asked me, so Chase, what should I look for if I know a story's about to blow up? Should I leave a story up or delete it? The reason why you shouldn't stop deleting shorts, you're going to look at, I'm gonna show you something. You're going to not want to delete a short no more. Look, so here's why I say don't delete shorts. basically, let's go my analytics. So let me make sure my mic's on. That way y'all can hear me. All right, it's on. Yeah, so we're going to see more right here. We're going to see more. You see more, right? We're going to go to basically last 7 days. And you see last 7 days. All right, so we're going to go to first 24 hours. You see first 24 hours, it gives that wiggle, and then it takes some time. So you can see the detection activity detail comparison. There's a lot of stuff you can do with analytics. I'm still getting better at it each day and more. I'm not a pro at it but I'm still getting better at my knowledge with these analytics. But you go to audience right here, and then you go to see more. You go to see more right here. Let me see something. Alright, so yeah, you're gonna see more audience engagement. Alright, so you're gonna see more right here, see more. And then you can see basically where the channel started at. So first 24 hours. So we could go to first 24 hours before we first published it. First 24 hours, we started right here. 0 views. So that's why I say don't delete no short. First 2 minutes, 2 views, and went up from there. Hour 4 minutes, 98. It went up, and it took it about 21 hours. It was at 11,000 views, and then it started going up. And then after 23 hours, and then we go to the last 7 days and start wagging its way up, and then yeah. So that's why I say don't delete no short. It could pop up later on, but yeah. But yeah. And you can see more right here, see more for this, and you can see the population. So YouTube does this test phase. It will send your videos to a random short audience, then it will work its way up to send it to the right audience. You can see if it's being sent to the right audience right here. It will say gymnastics. So if your video is gymnastics, we're gonna see more gymnastics right here. You'll see it right here. So it's being sent to the right audience. It takes a bit of time. Like, yeah, it'll be sent to the random audience at first, and then it'll send it to the right one. And work its way up, send it to the right one. And I could take day by day with it. Day by day with it. A few days. Yeah, so, and you see the engagement. 84 state to watch, 15 minutes right away. Average duration, 29 on a 33 second short, but we could have been a bit more, but yeah. The script, and then this is retention. This could be a bit better, but yeah. Alright, so yeah. Alright, let me see y'all probably later tonight. I'm gonna do another niche leak, and then I'm gonna probably be done for a while. Yeah. But I'm gonna see y'all. It was a great stream. Great streaming. Yo, take action, please. Use these methods. I don't care if you gotta look for other niches to use these methods. These streams stand up. These methods work for any niche, like Romero said in the course. But enjoy.